Hi everybody, welcome back to MDA Let's Play Game Night. I'm your host Necra, and I'm joined by a very special guest tonight, Dor, who is here to help me cast some of this Rocket League action that we have going on for Let's Play Game Night. Dor, how are you doing tonight? And I just want to say a huge welcome to Aaron, to Daniel. Thank you so much for being here already as a part of the stream, but how are you doing, Dor?
I'm doing really well. I mean, Rocket League's always a really fun game, and I think it makes for a great game night game as well. Like I was talking to you earlier, all the different game modes, all the different ways to really mix it up, turn it into a party game. I think it's going to be a fun time.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show this off. We already have a couple of players that are getting into the lobby and kind of getting a warm-up match in, right? So we've got Nate Dogg, Dinkensink, Dragon, and Sakura Orc who are going to be playing as a part of our game night tonight. And hopefully, if you guys are interested, you'll come join us too, because Rocket League is always better with more friends, and we've got lots of interesting game modes. And we can also play this as a 3v3. What are some of the ways that you can actually enjoy Rocket League?
Right. We can do Rumble, or there's all sorts of Mario Kart-esque power-ups. We can play a little drop shot. There's a new mode they put in called Heat Seeker, which is a little bit tough for newer players, but it's a lot of fun. Whenever you hit the ball, it's going to go soaring towards the opponent's goal, sort of this magnetic pull in towards it, and it's just getting faster and faster. It gets really hectic and really fun. And there's a lot of ways that you can kind of even the playing field between players of different skill levels, making for interesting matches.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Oh, that's very cool.
So we're just about to hop into the next match, and I'm actually really interested to see what kind of level of players we're going to be seeing. Like, a lot of people are going to be new, which is always a good time because you can see them kind of progress over the course of the night. You'll see at the beginning a lot of ball chasing, a lot of everybody just going for it at one time. Then everyone sort of starts to realize how the game works, okay, we're going to back off here, go and get the boost. And you see them speed up is the number one thing. They get really confident in their movement and start holding down the gas pedal more, and that's when it gets fun.
So, like, talk me through, because, like, I'm a brand new Rocket League player, and I know there are a lot of people that might be watching at home that are probably new to Rocket League too. So you take a look at the field, you're in this massive stadium, and you've got these orange globes that are on the ground and this big ball that you're trying to hit with your cars, you know? So, like, what's the process? What are you actually, like, trying to do here?
I mean, it's Hot Wheels soccer, as my friend always calls it. The goal is to pick up the boost pads, put the ball into the back of the opponent's net. Most goals at the end of the time is going to be winning it, and I think, do we have enough here to do 3v3?
Oh, we might. We really might have enough to play 3v3 or maybe even a 3v4. It looks like we're getting into it though. It looks like it's going to be a 3v4. 3 people on the blue team: Unbid, Nate Dogg, and Dragon versus Dinkensink, Sakura Orc, and the Real Demon.
Right, so watch for a lot of individual plays when it comes to new players. Nate Dogg seems to have a pretty good idea what he's doing. Of course, he did get 2 warm-up games before this, so I think he's got a bit of a head start in just figuring out the mechanics of the game. But right now, the blue side is looking pretty hot. Getting the ball out of your habit is something that's really tricky for new players, but Sakura Orc seemingly already doing a pretty good job of it. Has the mechanics down. Ooh, nice flip shot. Not quite on target, though.
No, just barely misses that flip shot, and unfortunately looks like they didn't have the momentum in order to get the ball into the net. But now the ball is going to be towards the orange goal, and that's going to be something that you're going to have to see the orange team defend from.
Yeah, and I want to keep my eye on Sakura Orc here, running the TSM skin. I'm telling you, if you're running an RLCS skin in Rocket League, you've got a little bit of experience, probably.
Hey Viper, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. We're just playing some car soccer today, and I'm learning just as much as you guys might be. Have you guys all played Rocket League before? Am I the only new one to this game?
Hopefully not. Honestly, I really want to see these games. I want to see the teams even up over the course of the night and have good players mixed with new ones. And I think that's going to make for an interesting dynamic, because as someone who's played the game for a while, whenever you get in a lobby full of new players, it's really different because they're all scrambling for the ball in ways that you're not much used to. You're trying to make all these flashy plays, but they are just flipping and flying all over the place because they don't quite know how to control themselves. It's the classic, you know, if you don't quite know what you're doing, how are they supposed to?
Yeah, that's very true. I've played a couple of games of Rocket League, and I have only been able to play with the mouse and keyboard, which I know is not the ideal way to play the game. So being able to see the maneuvering of some of these players, they must be playing with a controller, right?
Yeah, Sakura looks like he's doing so. You can kind of tell by the angles that they're driving at. You'll see very consistent turn radiuses from some people, but already we do see a goal here going towards the blue side, 50-50 in goal, and Union's just going to be getting over top of him.
Yeah, Unbid Omnivore getting that first goal of the game with 3 minutes left on the clock, and now they're going at it, and you can see everybody trying to go for the ball at the very beginning.
It's a mad dash, and I think the team that starts to communicate first, saying, you know what, I'm going to get this one, you go, and then rotate in. You see Nate Dogg there, actually. Dragon waited for him to come take the ball and allow him to do it, and that's going to allow Unbid to take another shot here, rifles it towards the top corner. Nothing on target yet. Soccer Orc tries to clear it out, but is just going right back into no man's land. The corners in Rocket League are notoriously tough for the ball to get out of. So if you're a defending team, it's nice to have it there, but it's not a place you really want to be. It makes you uncomfortable. And then you get plays like that come straight out of it, that have a lot of speed behind them. The defending team gets a lot of boost to go for a counterattack, and that's what we just saw.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, Maddie. Thank you so much for joining into the stream. Welcome from Connecticut. It's great to see you. And Derek Gregg, it's good to see you back in the stream. I hope you've been having a fantastic evening. We're just playing some good old Rocket League, and already a score line of 1-1. Dinkinsink getting a phenomenal goal. Like you said, just kind of having it go right at them and then getting a lot of power behind the ball to shoot it straight into the net. No one there to defend either.
Yeah, now we're right about halfway through the game, and this is a scoreline you can expect to see at about halfway through the game. A lot of times they're going to start out a little slower in this series, and at 1-1, this ball could be going back in. Unbid has a shot. 50-50 isn't one, but he's got another one. Can't find the flip. Nate Dogg's there for the follow-up, though. Oh, it's just wide.
Just a little wide, and now Sakura Orc's able to shoot the ball back towards the blue side of the field where they might be able to get another shot. Dinkinsink looking for the opening, but looks like Nate Dogg is there. But there, real money. There you go. The real money.
The real D money?
The real D money. Able to,
I think that's it.
Yeah, able to get that goal in right at the nick of time in that angle.
I mean, it was a close one, but that kind of shows what I was talking about. The communication saying, I got it, and then it's a mechanic in Rocket League that you should get used to, right? It's called rotation. And generally you're going to be sending 1 to 2 people at the ball at a time, or at least forward at a time, and they played it perfectly there. Sent one in, the shot misses wide, but then you have another to follow up and another one after that, and theoretically, if you do it right, you should just be able to rifle in shot after shot.
Yeah, this looks like a little bit of an aggressive game also. Everybody going after the ball and trying to find the angle and be kind of like the scorer of the game. But it's very evenly matched here with Orange team having 2 goals and Blue team having 1. It's so close for the Blue team to kind of get that ball back into the Orange side of the field, and the goal's wide open.
Yeah, Unbid had a really good chance there. Just touched the ball wide, but it's going to let him put it up the corner. And this, again, like I said, a really uncomfortable place for the defenders to be, and that is why Nate Dogg comes in and finishes one off.
Nice flashy goal there coming in from Nate Dogg. And hey, Dreepy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you today. Derek Ogo, you're playing WWE 2020. I don't think I've ever played that, or have you?
I haven't played it, but I've heard some things about it. It is a notorious game, to say the least.
So I've heard some fun things about that game, for sure. Maybe that would be another game for us to add to MDA Let's Play game nights.
That'd be fun. That'd be real interesting. As we said, there's going to be a 3rd goal here. This game's heating up, and I think the players are starting to get a little bit comfortable with how this ball is moving. They're getting more comfortable in their cars, so we're seeing it happen a lot faster.
Yeah. That was a pretty explosive goal there as well. I think something that I really appreciate about Rocket League is the animations, because you can customize lots of different pieces of this game, whether it's your car or it's the accessory that goes on top of it, or the way that you actually, like the animation that you get when you actually shoot the ball into the goal. I think that's so fun.
Oh yeah, there's interesting tie-ins as well between different IPs and stuff. I mean, there's Ghostbuster stuff, Batman, Back to the Future. It's anything you could want. It's a mixed bag, but it's a good time. And that's one of the great things about Rocket League is great as the game is for like a competitive scene, because the mechanics are so solid. At the same time, you can turn it around and add all these different features in that just make it a good time for everybody.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's having a lot of fun with the boosts that are on the ground, just being able to make their car go a little bit faster and use that momentum to kind of just knock the ball super far. But 5 seconds left. This is the last chance to get a goal. The ball can't touch the ground now.
That's it. Once it touches, that is it. Gonna be game over here, and it will just roll down the wall. Orange side's gonna take game 1. It was close though. Soccer Org looked like he was kind of coming off to a bit of a hot start, but as the game progressed, we got to see Nate Dogg and Unbid especially start to come out. Dragon though doing a great job keeping the ball in the corner, keeping it out of their side of the field especially. And so as much as the points you see at the end of the games here may be an indicator of something, is the thing in Rocket League goes, points don't matter. You'll see players pop off and carry teams from the bottom of the leaderboard, and it doesn't do a great job of tracking.
Well, what I thought was really interesting is on the orange team, you actually saw every single player get a goal. So they were really working together well in order to kind of let everybody get a chance to shine. I thought that was really special.
That it is, and the one thing I've noticed is the blue team applying really consistent pressure. Meanwhile, the orange side has been more so explosive, like you've been talking about. The really, really quick goals coming out from counterattacks.
Using those boosts.
Exactly, and that's one of the things that really high-level Rocket League players are going to look to do is like control those boost pads and make sure the enemy team can't really take them whenever they want to. But in a game like this, it's all free, so these players can go as fast as they want, and that's going to be exciting the better they get it going fast.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, hey, Stationary Gamer, welcome back. Hi, Tammy. Welcome to the stream. We are just kind of talking about some Rocket League and trying to celebrate these players that are playing game night, and Dinkinsink off to an early start, an early lead in this game.
Yeah, blue team's firing right back. You know what they're saying? We're coming to play. You can't have game 1 and game 2 now, right?
I know, right? I don't think we actually switched up too much of the teams either. I think that we don't have Sakura Orc playing in this one, so Dragon going to be coming in from Sakura Orc, and new player of Mustang Racer also going to be joining the blue team. Really curious to see how they perform now together as a team, because that might be the difference maker here for Dinkinsink able to get that first goal.
I mean, Sakura Orc was doing really, really great things for the orange team, but with the mix-ups all around, I expect there to be new dynamics, right? These teams have to learn to play with each other, and all that communication that we talked about beforehand, as new players cycle in, they kind of have to learn that.
Ooh, a nice demo. That's gonna be the one that hurts, but that's something that I think that the blue team's gonna be able to take advantage of just for a little second.
It's kind of funny, in really high-level Rocket League, there's been something going around for a bit called just demo meta, where people realized that
Really?
demolitions were a lot stronger than they thought they were and a lot more viable. That's going to show you why, is with one player down, the counterattack's a lot more open, and you kind of shut down that rotation that I was talking about earlier, that cycle that you want to be getting into. You take one player out of the mix, and all of a sudden, it just breaks down.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that you can take advantage of if you take one player out, right? It's a 3v2 versus the 3v3 that we're playing, and that could be the difference maker in terms of whether or not you can send 2 people forward or just 1 person forward.
You got it exactly. See, Necro, you're learning real quick, aren't you?
I got this. I'm a big Rocket League fan. I've just never gotten a chance to like cast over the game or really get a chance to watch, but look at that, 2 demos back to back. Orange has a significant advantage now.
They do. It's all about getting the ball out of their half and being able to capitalize on that, though. 2 flips forward are going to miss. Dinkinsink actually with a great challenge there. Puts it back into the corner. That super bad place, but a flick over. Pitbull has a shot. He will be able to finish it. No, he puts it wide.
Just a little bit wide here. I just want to say hi, Dave. There is a thermometer for donations, and you can add to it by going to our Twitch website. I think there actually might be a link in Facebook as well, but there's definitely ways that you can add to the donations, and we would be so grateful if you did that. Thank you so much for even considering it.
All right. 2-1. We've seen the blue team in this position before, right? And I know the players are different, but I feel like the real narrative is blue versus orange tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, the real narrative is which is the better color, right? Who's the better team?
All right, but blue team, right? They start off in this position in the last game. And so will history repeat itself is a question. Will orange team be able to find 2 more in quick succession? Because I think it was actually right at halftime the blue team did go up. And now, all of a sudden, we're starting to see orange team turn it back around again. They have a shot. It's up, over, but there's not a player to finish. Is there? Pillbull comes in, but there's actually... Oh, we're playing 4v3.
Yeah, we're playing a 4v3 here, and orange is still struggling to find a goal. Maybe with the extra member just having a little bit less ability to communicate and try to make these plays effective.
Yeah, it can actually be pretty tricky, especially when everyone's trying to get their first touches in on this ball. Make sure it goes in. You can start bumping each other around. You may not be able to demolition your teammate, but there's worse things you can do by just knocking them completely out of the way. Oh, no! Wait a minute!
Ooh.
This shot! The pull shot on their own teammate. Okay.
Oh, we got to take a look at this play one more time. Look at that.
That's a special one. You can do it with opponent players, but doing it with your teammate is a whole other deal.
Right? I just saw that. The ricochet off of your own teammate to be able to get the pass And a huge demo right off the bat, making this a 3v3. We have 4v4 right now in this lobby.
Okay, things are gonna continue to get more and more hectic. We're gonna see 3-4 players around this ball at any given point in time. The demolitions are adding up. I think they're realizing that they can do this with just picking up the boost pads. Of course, demolitions, you need to be going a certain speed greater than your opponent in order to blow them up, or at least a net greater speed in a certain direction. But they're realizing that it is a real viable opportunity to just play for those.
Yeah, Nate Dogg gonna give another goal to the blue team. So even though Orange had a one-person advantage for a little while, blue is still coming out on top in this match. Oh.
There's still plenty of time though, and that's kind of the great thing about Rocket League is there's no such thing as like a comfortable lead in Rocket League. You could be double digits up, but with a minute left on the clock, it is entirely possible to just watch a team come in 3-4 goals, start wiping up, and you see it even at the highest level. It can collapse out of nowhere for teams. It's the Orange team. They're definitely not out of this one yet.
Yeah, they're not out of this one yet, and we are gonna do some customs, Gebby. We're gonna try to switch things up a little bit here, but just for right now, we're trying to get some players in to warm up, and I think blue team was looking pretty warm right now.
That they are, man. Nate Dogg coming in here, a tough angle, pinching it with his teammate, puts it in top bins, man. There's nothing they could have done to save that.
Oh, Corey, welcome back to the stream. It's good to see you. Thank you so much, and Junkman as well. Welcome back to the stream. It's so good to see you guys coming back week after week and just supporting the stream. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. I'm having the time of my life watching these players duke it out here on the field.
Man, I'm so excited for what we're going to get to do with the game modes later. They are going to be having a blast, especially when we turn the power-ups on and people are getting punted across the field. There's tornadoes flying around, magnets sucking in the balls and things like that. Freezing the ball midair is always a
that's
blast.
interesting.
Players can enjoy that. It'll freeze it until somebody touches it or until a certain timer goes down. I think that's going to be when this really cranks up.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see whether or not in this last 30 seconds we'll get a chance to see Orange take another goal or if Blue is going to extend their lead, because at the moment this ball is heavily favoring the blue team and it might just go right in.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you don't have the rotation. It's a great punish, though, here from the blue side. Coming in, Nate Dogg again. An angle off his teammate. Playful, actually, was the one that did that. That looked perfectly intentional and well done by him. That's not an easy redirect.
No, it looks like the blue team has some pro players on it, or at least players that are really experienced in how to play this game. We might have to do a couple of shakeups here to make sure that everybody's going to get a chance to have some even teams in the future, but blue is definitely coming out on top in this one.
Oh my goodness. The demolition.
So many demos.
Getting out of hand. Orange could look for one more goal here as long as the ball stays off the ground, but they can't quite keep it up. Blue team evens up the score, though.
Are they bronze? I don't think they're bronze, actually. I don't think that many of these players are bronze. I think that we have quite a few players that they're going to be more of like a challenger level, because some of these shots that they've been hitting have looked really skillful.
I mean, these Grand Champ players coming in, showing us how it's done.
Yeah.
I expect nothing less.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Oh, I gotta ready up. I forgot about that. So we're kind of running the stream as well as getting a chance to chat with you all. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We're just trying to cast over it and just have a good time. Oh, you're a freestyler. Oh, really? That's very interesting. What is a freestyler?
So a freestyler is somebody who pulls off aerial shots with the depth of mechanics of Rocket League. So there's certain things like falling off the roof. So normally you have your jump and your flip, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's things that you can do, like falling off of the roof. There's no timer on your flip, so you can hold it for as long as you want. And so using it really late is a trick you can do. Spinning your car around while flying is a whole other thing. Flip resets off the ball. If you land on the ball, you actually get another flip.
Oh, that's wild.
It's really weird mechanic. It's really, really difficult to actually do.
Well, Gebby,
but freestylers will employ all sorts of that stuff.
Gebby, you must be really good then if you're a freestyler and you're able to hit shots like that. That sounds super skillful. And you should come play with us. What are you doing just watching?
It's clips.
Yeah.
Look out for the man.
You should be playing with us. So this is MDA game night. And that means anybody and everybody can join. And if you want to get in on the Rocket League action, head over to our Discord and join our lobby and come show us what you got. We'll cast your matches and we'll cast your play. Oh, the server's full right now? I think we're gonna set up another lobby if you guys are interested. So we'll cycle players in and out, and we'll get a second lobby going too. So come on in and tell people that you're interested in playing.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll find a place for you to go. Right now, though, 2-0 for the orange side, firing right back. And honestly, the team's looking a little bit different this round.
Yeah, the teams are looking a bit different, and even though Orange is down a person at the moment, they have the 2-goal advantage. I think we might actually need somebody else in this lobby. So
yeah, Unbid has actually been kind of going off. He had a really great save at the beginning of the game as well, turning it around. 2 more shots onto the net. He's trying to put the team on his back.
Absolutely, this is gonna be a real difficult match, I think, for the blue team to try to get around, especially because of how well the orange team is playing together. They seem really coordinated.
Yeah, orange team has really grown. That you can tell the communication, like we were talking about, is adding up. The real D Money is searching for a cross to his teammate, but the corner's just gonna mess it up a little bit. And that's kind of the weird thing you have to learn, right? Is all the different angles of the field, how it's going to be bouncing off these walls, because a lot of them aren't just perpendicular to the way the ball's going.
Oh, you know what? I thought you looked familiar, Corey, because we saw, I know your in-game name for Fortnite, and so I was like, soccer at work. That actually sounds really familiar, so we got a chance to see you play a little bit earlier. I'm glad you were joining in. Who is that on the cam? It's actually a free cam. Also, hi, Jessica. Hi, Molly. Hi, Beth. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, we've got a lot of people watching and enjoying the Rocket League. This is exciting.
It's a good time. We're back to 3v3 though, Necra. So the game mechanic changes entirely from having usually like 4 people on the ball to it being more often just one-on-one, which is going to be cool to see how these players actually want to interact with one another like that.
Yeah. Oh, we are in the Eastern time zone, or at least I'm in the Eastern time zone. I did not know you were part of the EU. So yeah, it's a little late for you, isn't it? But I don't know where. Dora, I don't know where you're located either. Actually, are you Eastern?
I am in Eastern time zone, living it up in sunny COVID-19 Florida.
Oh, there you go.
AKA my house.
There you go.
I am curled up at this point.
At least it's sunny. It was very sunny today. I got a chance to enjoy some of the outdoor weather, which was nice, and I'm happy that it's kind of like it's definitely springtime now. It is 7:30 for us then here in the Eastern time zone. 7:30 p.m.
It's always crazy talking to some more of my caster friends who are from EU. It is absurd the times that they step, because more often than not, it's not us operating on their time, it's them operating on our time.
That's true.
And it can get a little ridiculous. But right now, the score line is looking a little bit so towards the orange side. Up 3 goals right now.
Up 3 goals, yeah. This is definitely a change around here. It looks like we had, it looks like it's kind of the same core members too. You've got Unbid, you've got Dink and Sink and The Real D Money that have been kind of sticking together on whether or not they're on the orange or the blue team, and they've really been putting in the work here. And I think Playful as well. We've got a chance to see them do some really masterful shots off of their teammates, and those angles that they're hitting are really clean.
There's still more time for the blue team to fire back though. Nate Dogg searching for a cross, but gets demoed before he can get a touch onto the ball. It's a rough time to be a blue team member. The orange team seems to have everything figured out, but just off the crossbar. This is really good, an opportunity, and the goal will be had. Blue team finds their second in the match.
Ooh, yeah, looks like they're gonna find their second one, and with 2 minutes left, this is gonna be a little bit closer. They might be able to bring it back.
Like I said, any amount of time on that clock is enough time in Rocket League. The goals will come, and when it rains, it pours more often than not. So 2 goals within the span of about 30 seconds or so, we could really see this game heat up.
Definitely gonna see it heat up. Is it warm in Michigan, Viper? I wonder if it's a little warm in Michigan. I hope it's warm enough for you over there. And of course we let Diamond players play. I have a feeling that some of these players in this lobby are over Diamond the way that they've been playing.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of players really start to speed up play with the ball in more creative ways, which is what really is exciting me. They're deciding different places they want to be hitting the ball that aren't just towards the goal or that aren't just hitting the ball in general.
Yeah. I think that I've seen some like really cool dribbles. I feel like just kind of bringing the ball quickly across the field, and ooh, another demo comes out here. This is gonna give Blue just a little bit of an advantage. Maybe this is their time to try to go for the shot.
I think it is. They've got to cross, and this is a solid ball. All they've got to do is finish it off, but Unbid comes through as he always does, just shutting down anything they're trying to attempt.
Yeah, this has been really tough for the Blue team to kind of find their way through the defense that the Orange team has presented them with. And I think that's also just, again, speaks volumes to, like, the level of skill that these players have. And I hope that maybe we can see Blue get a little bit more aggressive, especially now that they're towards the goal line for Orange.
Yeah, I think the one thing they can clean up here, unless it's going to go in, oh, the shot. And I feel like that, it's not the nail in the coffin, right? It's not over with 40 seconds left, but it's definitely a lot harder at 5-2 than 4-2.
Oh, it's 78 right now in Michigan? Oh, that's pretty nice. That's actually warmer than it is here in Philly. I'm surprised by that. What about in Florida? Is it getting past the 80s yet?
I actually don't know what the temperature. I'm gonna look this up. I don't know what the temperature is outside. I've been lounging in like a t-shirt and pants, so I don't know what that tells you. There's probably people outside in shorts.
Ooh, look at this though. 30 seconds left. We got another score from Blue, so they are getting closer to tying up this series. And you're right, with 40 seconds left, anything can really happen.
Okay, it's highs of 85 here in Florida.
Chat says you should ask Alexa. Do you have an Alexa?
Not in my room currently. It's in my other room where my workout equipment is.
Oh, I'm surprised you have one. I have a Google. Home Assistant. I really like mine.
My mom got it for me for Easter, and I just keep the lo-fi stream on, and whenever I'm studying, I just tell it to turn the volume.
There you go. Oh, that's awesome. That's one way to use it. You can use it for music and use it to kind of jam out. So, English weather is awful. Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry that you can't join. I think it's because the lobby might be full at this current moment. I think we're trying to set up a second one though, so stay tuned in the Discord. What?
All right, 10 seconds on the clock, 1 goal away. Blue team is so close. They've got to cross in here. All they have to do is finish it. The ball's up. Oh, but the boom away is gonna end it. Orange team steals away another one, but it was close. Like I said, man, that scoreline just gets
super close.
ever closer as the game goes, and the momentum can really turn around.
Oh, English weather. I've heard that English weather is pretty awful. I've heard that it's pretty rainy over there. Oh, you can't join either, Twiggers? Oh no, I think we have to get another lobby going. I'll let people know that people are interested, and we'll get the second lobby going.
No, I've witnessed the European weather for a good portion of my life. At least in Germany, it was particularly nice. It was good having 4 seasons, but I think the UK kind of lacks the sun aspect of it a little bit. I think that's what a lot of people realize. But honestly, I love the weather over in EU. It is not my scene, if you will, all the heat here in Florida.
I feel like it's pretty moderate, but I wonder how the weather is in Ireland too. Debbie, is it kind of like English weather, or is it more like I don't know, or is it different? I would be curious to know. I think we're
playing Drop Shot.
Oh, I think we're playing Drop Shot.
Oh,
all right,
boy.
so wait, tell the chat what Drop Shot's all about, because you got real excited about this when you were telling me about the different custom modes.
Drop Shot is one of my favorite game modes. Generally speaking, it can get really fun. It's really high paced. Every time the ball hits one of these hexagons, it is going to either light it up or knock it out of the floor. And your objective is to knock the hexagons out of your opponent's side of the floor, and then follow that up by hitting the ball through the holes that it creates in the floor to score a goal. So you see how the orange tiles are lit up here, and now the ball is bouncing around. So whenever it lands, if the team on the opposite side was the team that last hit it, that's when it's going to light up the grass. You see the ball's orange now, the ball is blue, and it hit onto the orange side, so it lit up a lot of those orange tiles.
Wow. Okay, so I get it. So you have to light up the entire other side of the field in order to score a goal.
Not the entire. So once something's hit up, you effectively have to hit a tile 2 times.
I gotcha. Oh.
And then you can score them.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be all of them.
All right.
But
so
of course, the more you have, the easier it is to score.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so it looks like Blue's trying to get control of the ball. It's going to light up more tiles here, and there's going to be the openings that you were talking about. So Blue has a significant advantage going into the next couple of rounds, but Orange finding a way to kind of open up some tiles themselves.
And that's the great part about this game mode is regardless of however open your side of the field can be, it can get really tense, it can get really serious. But all you need is one opening in the ground for the game to turn right around. You see the Blue side, they only have that one tile in the side, but that's enough to score a goal if you can just find the placement. And now they're starting to turn it back around.
Yeah, a lot of the play is happening on the Blue side of the field, and especially knowing that there are so many openings on Orange, you do have to be very careful if you are the Blue team. At least I think that's how that works, right?
The orange team is defending the Orange side.
Yeah, so Orange is lighting up the Blue side, I think is how this is going, right?
Yeah, you got it. No,
We're
you're
figuring it out. We're getting there. I know. I hope other people aren't as confused as I am, but look at the floor openings now. There's more openings on the Orange side, which means that Blue has the advantage. Am I getting that right?
Yes, the Blue has the advantage right now, but this just gets more and more fun the later it goes. It gets really tense, and you start hearing, oh, you'll be in comms with your friends playing this game mode, and just absolutely screaming, oh, but a great shot from Nate Dogg. It actually bounces really, really short there.
Yeah, it just actually decided it wasn't even like it bounced that much. It just fell through. Yeah, just kind of went in and just slam dunked right into the bottom. Oh, it's Corey, right? You switched over to Twitch. I got you, Twiggers. I got you, Corey. I remember now.
Yeah, actually one of the hardest things that you can do in this game mode, to stop rather, is going to be putting the ball off of kind of the side of one of these hexagons. So if you open up a hole, it's easier to play it off of the hexagon than it is to actually just drop it directly into it.
Oh, makes sense.
Because then it isn't bouncing around and there isn't really any time for the opposing team to do anything about it. But as you can see, the Orange side, all of their tiles reset whenever the Blue team scored, but the Blue side actually stays exactly the same. So it's kind of self-bouncing in that fact. So you see the goal is still open here and the ball's headed straight for it.
Ooh, it goes
right in by the Orange side.
Wow, that's so exciting. Drop shot's really fun. I've been excited to watch it. It looks like it was Sakura that got that goal. Fantastic job.
A nice shot too. Laying it in. Thing to mention here about Rocket League, the bottom of your car actually hits the ball less hard than the top of your car, if that makes sense.
Really? So physics matters.
Yeah, so turning your car over like that allowed him to play it really softly into the goal.
Oh, so that way you had more control over the direction of the ball. I get it. See, we're picking up some things about Rocket League. Yeah, for sure.
I love that we're playing this 4v4 actually. It's a great mode to be playing 4v4 because you can see the ball go for longer. You can see more of those sides start to open up. Because really, it's not necessarily a game mode that is about as much the rotations that I was talking about when we were playing 3v3 or on the regular stage. Having 4 players here turns it into a very hectic game mode because everybody's going for this ball. It is just an all-out scramble to touch the ball because there's one way to stop the ball, which is, of course, hitting it back onto the other side of the field or defending it. But if you hit the ball just before it hits the ground on your side, you effectively save all of those times.
Looks like we have a couple of donations to read out, and they didn't come through my feed, so I'm sorry that I missed them, but we got a $150 donation.
Wow.
MO Better Foundation, thank you so much for that $150 donation. And from Dave from St. Louis for the $50, thank you so much. And for all of your services as the staff member from camp, thank you so much for your continued support of MDA.
Man,
that's fantastic. Thank you so
awesome.
much. Wow, I'm almost like, I'm so taken aback by that I haven't been able to pay attention to the game.
It's heating up, man. The Orange side. So one thing to note about this, right? You see the ball become transparent at times, like it is right now. It starts out as a regular ball, and then it becomes transparent. And then eventually electric sparks kind of start flying out of it. And so the longer it goes without actually hitting the ground, the more tiles it's going to open up when it does. And that's kind of an indicator. So right now it's going to open up about a 2-tile radius. But when it lights up fully, it'll be just half of the side of the field completely taken apart.
Wow, so, look at all the tiles. They almost went in. the Sakura Orc just barely able to defend it from the tile opening. And here comes overtime. We're in sudden death now. Someone has to get this goal, and the first one to score is going to take the win.
Oh, it's nearly just dunked straight in, but it's headed into that really scary territory here for the blue side. And laid. Oh, but it bounces out. Oh no, it is going all over the place, but it's meant to come down to the orange side. No, they just can't land it. It's so close. And I am disconnecting from the server, so I don't quite know what's happening.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of a disconnect here. I'm not sure what happened.
The server might have gone down. Rocket League has server stuff every once in a while, but that's just unlucky for the most part.
I know. Now you get a chance to watch Dink and Sink though take some nice nose dives onto the field. It looks like we got to reset though. So, oh no, the connection got lost. All right, let's try again.
We'll just reconnect. Yeah, it's no problem. They'll make a new lobby as a new game. Call that one a tie. Just throw it right on out.
Oops. I guess we can't find the server. We're gonna take a quick technical break here, ladies and gentlemen. Viper, thank you so much for the thanks for all the donations, and again, thank you so much. The MDA is one of the organizations that have been helping patients with muscular dystrophy and other muscular diseases for a long time, and the money goes towards research and lots of other ways to try to help make those lives as healthy and happy as possible. So thank you so much for those donations. Yeah, the server crashed. I'm so sad, Corey. I'm so sad. I guess we'll have to listen to these jams for a little bit, you know?
Oh, are you on the main menu jams?
Yeah, we're on the main menu jams. They're
Rocket
really
League
good.
is notorious for having a really great soundtrack.
Yeah.
There's some absolute bops in there. The summer event that they came out with, oh my goodness.
Yes, I actually listened to some of that music. It's on my Spotify playlist. I've got a lot of that. That's just kind of like, yeah, they slap. It's great. I'm sorry the server crashed. We're figuring out what's going on right now. All right, we're gonna try to figure out a new one here.
It shouldn't take too long. This happens every once in a while. It's as quick as just getting the creator to restart the server.
We'll call that last one a tie. One a tie.
No, it was dead even.
Yeah, it was exactly dead even, 1-1, so. It looks like we got a new server up and running, so if you're in the Discord, then take a look at what the new server is going to be. Kathy, I'm so sorry that you're having trouble downloading the application. I'm not sure how to troubleshoot that with you, but maybe there's some help that Discord can give you. I'm really sorry that you're having trouble with that.
Let's see if I
Ooh, what is this? Oh, what was that car?
Wait, I'll be able to tell you in just a moment.
What is that pink car?
So, Double Gold, this is from a time where there was a game mode called Rocket Labs where they would try out really funky map types, ones with inclines on them, different levels, like heights that you could play at, and this was, of course, one of those. So, Double Goal, hence the name, is going to have 2 goals, but they become a little bit tricky to score on because of where they're placed. Orange Team nearly scores on themselves, but managed to save it.
Okay, because I was gonna say this looks a little bit different here, but I'm really excited about it. I was curious about the pink car because most of the time you use this kind of default model that everybody uses, I feel like, and then you have like the Batmobile, but I'm really curious about that one. What is Dickinson driving?
So he's driving the Scarab, and the one weird thing about Rocket League is there's only, I believe, somewhere between 6 and 8 hitboxes that you can have for a car, but the models themselves vary in what they look like. So the Scarab, while it looks round, is actually not particularly ineffective at hitting the ball, and you'll see they're going to be finding the back of the net. The blue side starting off on a good foot here.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting the first goal of the game for Double Goal. And it's a nice close 3v3 right now. I feel like Orange was really close to getting their first goal, but just kind of weren't able to sink it into the net. So maybe now that the ball is a little bit closer to the blue goal, Orange might have a chance here.
And I expect the goals to really come in at a high pace given the double nature of the nets themselves. But already Sakura Orc, he's got a shot. It's wide. These goals are so awkward to shoot off for someone who's actually played the game for a while because you're used to just going perpendicular to them, but the angles don't quite work out the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does the angle work out for this one? Because the normal net, you just have this sort of head-on approach, But this one, you can kind of approach it from like a 90-degree angle, and then you have to do it like that.
I mean, generally speaking, the angles are going to be the same as if you're shooting on another goal just from the side, and it's something that just takes some getting used to do normally, but Unbid, again, has been dominant all night and is continuing to do so.
Yeah, this is helping out the orange team a lot to get their score onto the field. I would be curious to see if any of these players could go 1v1. That's a really great idea, Gebby. I don't know if we have time to do a 1v1 tournament tonight, but join our Discord and suggest that as an option, because I think we're always looking at new ways to host different games for game night. So that would be a great way to do that. I would love to see a 1v1 tournament.
All right, Orange size up one player, but they need to finish off the defense, and that is a dangerous part of this map. The corner leads directly into the back of the net.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg shows exactly how that works.
Right, I was gonna say how you gotta be like right there and perfectly in line with the ball in order to actually get the defense going for the net, right? I feel like that was a little bit of the trouble there. I think that Orange had defending that net.
I mean, unsurprisingly, defense is twice as hard on twice the goals.
Yeah.
And yeah, having one man defend both of those is really tricky. Whether you want to play inside of the goal is actually kind of a thought you want to be having, but this map hasn't been much explored by the actual competitive scene, and so there's a lot of things that these players will not know regardless of experience.
That's true. I think that that's something that's like tough when you're playing these custom game modes, is that there are so many different ways that you can actually play around the map, and you also don't get as much practice as like a regular stadium, right?
Oh yeah. Let's see though. 2-1. We're already over halfway through the game, so it's actually lower scoring than it has been for the other maps. It might just be the uncomfortability of playing on a new map. I think the players are a lot less comfortable going up the walls, especially. Playing those kind of angles is not something that even the experienced players here are used to.
Yeah, not playing as aggressively, I feel like. It's much a slower paced game in this stadium than I feel like we've played in just like the regular 3v3s or something like that.
Nonetheless, pretty entertaining here. The score's still close. I'm impressed that every single time we mangle these teams up, really mix them up a good bit, that the score still stays pretty much dead even.
Yeah, that's very true. I think Nightbot just posted a way to get into our Discord, so Gebby, if you want to try to join the Discord as well as Viper, Viper, you might already be in there, but for Gebby, that's the Discord link. I don't think we have a proper command for it. It just comes up every once in a while. I know, Corey, your ping is... I saw your ping when we were sitting in the lobby. It was sitting at like 250 or something like that. How would ping affect the way that you play a match?
So you'll hit the ball, and then about 5 seconds later, the game tells you didn't hit the ball. The netcode for Rocket League is okay at best, but it's something you kind of just have to deal with.
That's fair. I still think, Corey, that you're still playing pretty well there. You just got a goal, so I don't know if you could use ping as a John right now.
400 ping. We need to double that. Can we double that with the way he's playing?
I know, right? I think we might need to give
give
you an actual like we need to actually give you a cap in this game. So yeah, we might have to double your ping.
Artificially do it. Send it to the West Coast servers.
Yeah, right. Send it to the West Coast. Oh man, that would be tough to play on. No, we would never do that, I promise. Not on purpose, anyway.
NBA game night confirmed rigged.
30 seconds left though.
All right, the game's dead even though regardless of Corey's efforts, it is still close here, and we might actually see our first overtime of the night.
Yeah, I think we tried to see that overtime when we were playing Drop Shot, but this one we might actually get a chance to see what the score line ends up being. But with 10 seconds left, no! Playful gets a score right off the bat there for the blue team.
In the back of the net, found when they need it most. 10 seconds remaining on the clock, and Playful comes through and says, you know what? Maybe we don't want to see overtime.
Yeah, take that boost and then just go straight for the ball. That was great. I don't know if we actually... So all of our game nights are at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when they start on Saturdays. So I'm really sorry. It just ends up being a little bit late for EU.
I mean, is it too late to hop in for EU? I feel like we could see somebody hop on. The ping would be a little bit rough, but honestly, we've seen players run through it before. Corey is doing a fantastic job of doing so. Unfortunately, though, it's blue team at the end of the day. evening up
Yeah.
the scoreline yet again. It's 2-2.
Oh
for
yeah,
these
take
teams.
a look at. Oh my God, Corey, your ping is actually 400 now. We shouldn't have wished for that door. What were we thinking?
That's where I was sitting at the entire game. It's actually starting to go down.
Yeah, I know. Now that there's no action happening, right? Oh no, just kidding. And now we'll spike it back up to 700.
We jinxed it.
We'll
We'll
we
just
just
track
keep
his ping the
jinxing
whole
you.
night.
I know. We need to put it on a graph and see what happens to it. It'll look like the background of this stadium is what it's gonna look like, right?
Oh,
Just
no. Wavy.
the outside and wavy. All the waves. All the waves.
Okay, what are we getting into here? It's a 3v3 field. Although, part of me suspects that we may have Rumble on, which is power-ups. I wouldn't know, though, until we get into the
Ooh.
game.
All right, we'll have to see what happens. But we've got our players joining the lobby again, and yeah, we'll have to see what's going on.
Let's find out here. Let's see. Check out these players. Looks like it's just regular old Rocket League. So now that we have the team sort of balanced a good bit, I think this is a great choice to go back to it and see how they really duke it out in just regular old Rocket League.
Yeah, we're just coming back to basics here, and I love this stadium so much. I think that's something else that I really like about Rocket League is like just how beautiful the stadiums are. And do you think that each stadium offers you like a different way to play in terms of strategy, like the way that the dome is shaped or something like that?
For competitive, all of the 3v3 stages are exactly the same outside of looks.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's a number of stages that kind of break that mold. There was one for a while that was played in competitively. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but the bottom of the field was actually kind of scooped, I guess you could call it. It was
Oh.
really, really weird to play, and it messed with a lot of the normal mechanics that you're used to. And I think that's the biggest mix-up we've seen from an actual like competitive Rocket League standpoint. But as for general maps, the devs are not afraid to get a little bit creative with it. Anything from turning the ball into a hockey puck to putting the goals dead center in
That's
the
so
map.
fun.
There's community maps. I know Tetherball was made recently with the new game mode
Oh,
Heat Seeker,
fun.
and that's its whole other mess. But yeah, I think the map variety in this game is actually fantastic.
And it sounds like it doesn't actually affect too much of the strategies that teams can use, so we really are going back to basics here. But a slow start for this game. Usually we get a chance to see a goal pretty close on here, but all we're really seeing are demos.
Again, the players are kind of realizing that, you know what, maybe I can't hit the ball, but I will hit you. And I think
Yeah.
that's a great way to go. It's a good way to provide value for your team if maybe going for the ball isn't your forte.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to give your team an advantage, right? Just take a player out on the other team.
Oh, a shot.
Ooh,
Oh,
close.
it misses.
Just
Oh,
another demo.
Nearly has another shot. Blue team doing a great job defending there, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody kind of going after the ball, but they made sure that they were going to be able to take the advantage. But now there's quite a few more blue members than there are orange, just because of the number of demos. Blue's really been playing this at rocket speed. Oh, looking for the shot. Can't find it.
It's so close, though. The blue side has their counterattack, their moment of glory. They just can't finish off the shot. It's the same thing we saw, though, from orange. And now with the 1v1 going down, Nate Dogg hits it past them. The setup is there. The shot. No finish. The blue side manages to keep it out of the net for just another second.
Yeah, just another second here. I think we're actually playing on. I think we're all on PC. I think, but I think this is all cross-platform
it has crossplay,
actually.
yeah.
So I don't know. I know I'm on a PC right now, so I am looking at a PC monitor. But other players might be playing on Xbox, or they might be playing on their PC or a PS4 or something like that.
Yeah, I suspect we're seeing Nate Dogg and Unbid, I think, are playing on Xbox, right? It says they're paired up. Both of them don't have player icons, so I believe that's usually indicative of Xbox.
Gotcha.
And then a majority are actually on PlayStation. There's only one player in this lobby right now on PC.
Ah, maybe that's me.
Oh no, in the
in the actual game. Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's so fun.
Nate Dogg's gonna find one in the back of the net, and this is off of another counterattack, and that's kind of a result of all the aggression that we've seen. A lot of the players chasing this ball around, ensuring that it's gonna be going into the goal if they wanted to, but the effect of that is you don't have defenders for shots like that, and Nate Dogg doing a good job capitalizing.
It's been almost 4 minutes in this game, and we've had one goal so far. So this has been much slower pace than the games that we're used to seeing, which I think means that these teams are very evenly matched.
I think it just means they're getting better at defending, right? They understand how to hit the ball. They've understood what they need to do, the objective, right? And that's something that they've known since the start. But as they're going, they're learning the importance of actually having members back to defend and not all going for this ball. And that's why we're seeing the game slow down. It's not necessarily less aggression so much as it is just a better understanding of when to apply that aggression.
That's very fair. I didn't even give that some thought because I'm still new to Rocket League, right? So I don't know all the ins and outs of the team synergy and the strategy, but I think you're right, especially because you made the comment that Blue was doing such a good job of defending their goal, but Orange has been able to find some openings now to get 2 goals now onto Blue, 0 for Blue.
I'm gonna hold your tongue here. A third on the way. Nate Dogg has a good opportunity to try and pass back to his teammate. You see Dragon come through. Playful actually doesn't leave the ball for him. That is gonna be a rough time trying to stop this ball going in the direction that they want it to. Blue team already smells blood in the water, going for the counterattack, but Dinkinsig just can't find the ball.
Yeah, just can't quite get there yet, but they're trying their best. I don't know, I think all of these players are doing a fantastic job of kind of adapting to each other because they're all basically playing as solo players in this lobby, you know? They've never played with each other before.
And in 4v4 it becomes especially hard because everyone's trying to grab this ball. Of course, you're going to have effectively 2 players on you at any given point in time. So things like dribbling are far less effective when there's this many players on the field.
Yeah, that is more difficult when, because I kind of could tell, like, I feel like 3v3 has always been, like, the sweet spot, right? Because you know you can send 2 forward and really have 1 back or send a second of those back in order to defend the goal, but 5 seconds left. I don't know if Blue's going to be able to get a goal. So close!
Oh.
Last second!
No, just barely.
Just barely.
The pattern continues, Necra.
I know. It seems like Nate Dogg and Unbid Omnivore being able to play together, and even Playful too. Yeah, they get a chance to really do that. Nate Dogg though with the 2 goals for the entire game. That was a GG for sure.
Yeah, he came through big. Sakura, I'm assuming the ping just must have spiked. That's what it was.
Yeah, right?
No,
Corey,
no,
I think that's what it is.
Clearly the ping.
Yeah.
See, it's going down. I'm interested to see because they've done a good job of mixing it up. What we've been playing this entire time.
I think we're going to hoops next.
Oh, let's go. All right, so
Yeah,
hoops.
so tell me what it is.
On either side is going to be really, really weird. Hoops is normally a game mode that's played 2v2 traditionally. It can be played 3v3. I think the default mode is 3v3, but then everybody realized it was better 2v2.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that one, but playing it with 4 people is going to be
chaos.
a mess. These goals are already tricky enough to shoot on. I think the real struggle, though, for these players is actually going to be saving the ball. We haven't actually had to see them go up in the air at all, use any of the flight mechanics in Rocket League that you can with the boost, of course. Going up into the air is something that is entirely possible using that boost that you see on the field. And you have to know how to do it in order to defend these goals because the only way that ball is going in is if it goes up first.
Slam dunk, right?
Exactly.
I love the look of the stadium, too. It really does feel like it's a basketball stadium. But with cars.
On the stands really add to the atmosphere, I feel.
I know. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's very colorful out there.
Okay, so the big thing you want to watch for here is going to be the ball going up these back walls. Unbid has the right idea. That's a great way to play it. So you can kind of go for the shot off of the backboard, which tends to be relatively tricky, or drive it up the side and then let it fall in. And that's the less mechanically intensive option. But I think the interesting thing is going to be which team actually learns that first.
Oh, yeah, because some of these players might not know the win condition of getting a goal in this game, right? You can't just shoot the ball forward. It's just going to go straight through.
I think they're slowly realizing. It's becoming clear, you know, it's basketball. Everybody knows how this works. It's just a matter of getting the ball there, which in Rocket League is easier
like that.
said than done. Oh, he could look to dunk it in. Unbid has a good touch, but it just goes off the rim. And it's so tricky because the rim actually protrudes out just a touch. So a majority of these are going to be bouncing either off of the backboard and then out, or off of the rim and then just directly out off of that. And so getting it actually to arc inwards is very difficult.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a little bit tougher, I think, for people to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think that... Well, I'm not very played the game, especially not this mode. But I don't think I'd be able to figure out how to get the ball up into the air. Oh, close though.
Oh, they have?
Good goal.
Soccer, what a save!
Nice, yeah, nice save, nice save.
All right, Corey's pulling up. Let's check the ping. Only at 388. That's why he was able to pull it off.
Oh,
All
this is a good point too. Gebby says you could jump as it hits the ground and air dribble it in.
That is a very difficult thing to do for beginning players, but I think if they can figure out the mechanics of flying, then they can start looking to do things like that, or taking it up the wall like this is, I think, their best option. You see Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
That, yeah, you can put it up that corner, just angle it off that, and that's going to be their best option, I think.
I think that, like, that's where we've seen players get the closest. Wait, it's gonna go in though.
Oh, there it is! Finally, the silence and the real D-Money puts one in. I think this was actually, yeah, off of a pinch, just barely gets it up.
Barely gets it up, but gets it off the rim and it just goes right in. Beautiful shot.
All right, so now the onus is really on the orange side. It's been a really slow game as far as shots go, but it's going to be even trickier to try and force one in when everyone's just trying to play a bit of defense here.
I feel like, especially when you have like a 3v3 for this mode, you almost have to keep somebody in there. Oh, so close.
It's so close.
Does it go in? Wow. There's the small touch, the subtle touch by Soccer at Work in order to get that ball into the net.
Did it? Did it just bounce off of here?
No,
I think
Sakura
it just bounced off the rim.
No, I see the slight touch from the front edge.
You could be right there, but we're halfway through and it's dead even yet again.
Wow, the players are starting to figure it out.
That they are. And honestly, if you haven't, I would highly suggest watching this game mode played at the highest level. Not many people play it, but it's really, really fun to watch. There's a set of 2 players actually who play this game mode religiously, and they have worked out all sorts of crazy stuff. Like the kickoffs that you normally do in Rocket League are pretty standard. Just run up, hit the ball, try and get it to bounce in a direction that you want it to go. But in here, you can get the kickoffs to go towards the net. They found another goal though. Unbid. They've got this figured out, Necra.
They do have it figured out, and there's like a couple of ways I feel like the players can kind of start to do this, and I know that Gebby has been saying a couple of those. Like this seems like more high skill stuff though, like the ceiling shot or like the flick. I feel like that's more like high skill level, and especially for players that are just starting the game.
To build up, especially when they're starting the game, yeah. Flicks require dribbles, ceiling shots require being able to come down and understand how your car is gonna fall. Air dribbles themselves are above most of that, and so I think that there's really only those 2 primary ways, which are going to be straight up off the net or off the side wall, which gives them really clear ways to defend the ball as well. It kind of self-balances in that way of, okay, I know I only need to defend these couple spots in the field, and then it's a matter of just being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right about that. Especially when you get a chance to just kind of like arc the ball over the net, then you need to have someone there right in the right place at the right time to just kind of dunk it in.
Is that the Hoops player? There's just this particular group of 2 players who
I was gonna ask you about that player.
And they've done it using set plays on kickoffs that effectively lead into immediate goals, and then really weird ways of hitting the ball around the field and knowing exactly where it's going to be landing inside of the net, because hitting the ball downwards isn't intuitive even to a lot of the pro players for this game. This is a difficult mode because it's just so different from regular Rocket.
Well, because the goal, you have to hit an aerial shot.
Yeah, the higher level you get here, the more aerial the game becomes, and defending and attacking in the air is completely different than on the ground.
Yeah. I can see that. I already can tell based on how like low the score line has really been for these games that it is super difficult and very different to try to get those goals.
Let's see if the blue team can even it up though. They've got 30 seconds. This isn't an unfamiliar position for them to be in, but it would break this back and forth scoreline that we continue to see throughout the night. 15 seconds on the clock. Nate Dogg hits one up, and the blue team struggling to get out of their half. That's going to relieve a bit of the pressure though with that demolition.
Yeah, the demo is going to make it a little bit more advantageous for the orange team, but I don't know if the orange team actually needs it now because they already have one more score, and that's the end of the game.
And well done by orange. They really realized a lot of the ways to be scoring here. I believe both of their goals came from the front of the net, bouncing it up off of the ramp, off of the rim. But I think it kind of fleshed out the game out a good bit by the end.
Yeah, I agree with that one for sure. I don't know what we're going to next. Maybe we're going to play another game of Hoops now that the players have figured it out, or maybe go to some other custom type of game. But Okay, so Astral is one of those types of players that bumps their teammates into the ball at kickoff, and then they
Yeah.
pop it over the other
Okay.
player. Yeah, that's very interesting.
That's the set strats that I was talking about. They have like particular angles they'll be holding their analog sticks at so that they can line it up so that they bump their teammate upwards and into the ball before the opposing team could ever even dream of catching it.
Mhm.
And at angles where the ball is just immediately going to be bouncing down into the goal. It's some high level stuff, and there are just two people pioneering it.
Corey, I don't know how you're doing this. Your ping seems to be stabilizing a little bit, but we've seen it spike pretty high. I don't know how you're doing it either, to be honest. Oops, I forgot to ready. Oops.
Goodness gracious, Necker. I can't believe
know.
you.
I
didn't
have to
press the ready
multitask.
button?
I have to multitask a lot. There's chat to keep track of, and then you also have to deal with the spectator client, and then also have other chats coming in. So, and also wanted to chat with you. So you know, there's lots of different ways. Uh-oh, my connection timed out because I forgot
there
to
goes
ready.
the server again. I feel like it's been happening as of late. I was casting a couple matches earlier this week, and we just got disconnects in between every single game.
Yeah?
It was a rough time.
I feel like the last time I hosted Rocket League professionally, there were a lot of server issues with that too, and we had to wait a long time to just be able to play out just 5 matches. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know what's going on lately with the servers.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out. It should be here in the general chat, in the Discord, that everybody in chat should join.
All right, we're just gonna keep rolling with the numbers.
Let's see. So, Necker, how has your quarantine been? I know you've been running these MDA Let's Plays a little bit. What have you done in the previous weeks?
We've done a lot of different games for MDA Let's Play. We've had lots of different games. I think last week I unfortunately wasn't able to be there, but we did Brawl Stars, and then the week before that we had some Minecraft. We've been playing lots of Fortnite, and now we got a chance to play Rocket League. We're cycling through lots of different games. I think we're actually gonna have like Jackbox up pretty soon, I think for the next week. If you guys are in the MDA Let's Play Discord, then we have a whole roadmap of games that we're gonna cover for each week, so you'll know exactly what's coming up for you.
Okay, new servers up, and it's just a matter of letting the teams join. I really want to see some Rumble, man. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Rumble would be super fun. I don't know if we're gonna do Valorant, Gebby. I hope that we do. I think that because it's like still in beta, I don't know if everybody, because not everybody has access to it, we would run that game yet, but I think Valorant would be pretty fun. Thanks for the suggestion.
Have you played much?
I haven't, because I don't have a key. I have not been able to get a drop.
Oh. It took forever for my. I was doing it initially. I had streams open 24/7
And
for like
you have
a
to have
week
like 10
straight,
tabs
man.
open, right?
Yeah, it was difficult.
Yeah. Oh, Viper has the same blue snowball mic and pop filter as Lord PF. No way! I didn't know that. I think the blue snowball mic is probably the most common that I've heard of, because it's a great value for a microphone if you're looking for one.
It is. I feel like it's a tradition as a PC gamer. You kind of just get one at some point in your lifetime.
Yeah, I have one still, even though I've since upgraded my equipment. But how many Fortnite wins? I have not played before the first night we did MDA Let's Play, so I have 3 squad wins. We got 3 squad wins in a row, and
Whoa.
that's it. Yeah. Do you play Fortnite?
Awesome. I don't play Fortnite. I cast it. I had never played it, and I casted it having never played it for my university. And boy, it is a game. Let's put it that way. But I'm impressed that you won 3 matches in a row.
We did. We had a fantastic squad. We had some good members. I got a little carried there, just a little bit, but it was fun. Don't worry, I got my kills too. But
I believe in you. I 100% think
duos are hard though. That's what's up. Duos for Fortnite are very, very difficult. I have trouble with those. You have 76 squad wins? What? That's wild. I don't play the game enough. Do you have friends that you play with? I feel like you have to have a consistent group of people that you play with in order to get squad wins. Is that right?
I think that's the nice thing with any game, though. It's always better with friends, you know? Queuing with people you know, whether it be a 6-stack in Overwatch, 5-stack in Valorant. Playing with duos and triples in Rocket League is really nice because it's so flexible with how many people you can have. But as we say that, our Hoops game is going on, and Corey's found another.
Corey, you can't use ping as an excuse, my friend. You just can't. You're just too good at the game. So, that's fantastic. Just rolls right over. Rolls right over.
What's it like playing while you hear us commentating? That's my question. Does it get in your head? Do you feed off of it? Does it help you get more goals? How's that work?
Yeah, I would love to know that too. Maybe Corey has to wait to respond until they're not playing the actual game. Oh, but you have a duo partner. Yeah, see, that's what I feel like you need. You need to have like a duo partner or like a squad, the regular squad to be able to play with. I don't know about competitive though. I'm not a sweaty gamer. I don't compete that much anymore. I do for
You're playing
Pokemon.
Pokemon still, aren't you?
I do, yeah. I play a lot of competitive Pokemon, but that's different. That's a lot of thinking.
I watched a little bit, man. It's not easy. Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge that goes into that, and a lot of really interesting decision making.
Yeah, you have to think about what you're doing, what your game plan is, what the other person's game plan is. You've got 4 different moves that each Pokemon gets a chance to have, and you bring 6, pick 4, so it's wild. Are they gonna make any switches? Are they gonna protect? It's actually nuts. I played in a tournament earlier today, which is why I was late to set up everything with you. Yeah, so I was playing in a tournament earlier today. I did pretty well. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's more akin to chess than anything else. Like trying to think ahead what your opponent's going to be doing. Like you understand the moves they have access to, but it's more so asymmetrical chess.
Yeah, it's like video game chess. Just a little bit like that. Oh, competitive. Oh, I forgot that they had like cups in Fortnite that you could play like competitively and win money.
Hey man, Fortnite it was an explosive esport. I don't know how it's doing right now, but it is definitely a place where you can go find some serious competition, some serious players.
I heard that they were coming back with the Fortnite World Cup, I think is what it was, or they had some huge news about the circuit, so we'll have to see. There are some really good players in MDA game nights that play Fortnite, and every time we get into our squad lobbies or squad customs where we got like 50 plus players going at it, it's always the same 4 that win. I swear they can't be beat. They can't be beat. So, Gebby, you might have to come in and challenge them.
Show 'em who's boss. 5 plays away from $200. That's pretty good, man. That is closer than I'll say I've been to winning money playing video games.
Dora, isn't that why we cast?
Yeah, those who can't do cast. That's just how it is inevitably. I'll play as much Overwatch as I want. I am not that great at the game.
I'm not good at all anymore. I think my peak in Overwatch was like 3,500, and that was like one time I hit Masters and then I couldn't maintain it, and so I'm like, I'm not a true Masters player. I'll say I'm Diamond at best. That's about it.
I stopped playing competitive a few seasons ago when I started playing for the Florida State University team. Because team play in Overwatch, a lot of fun. I feel like it's messed up the competitive experience for me because I just know it can be better.
Yeah, I think that's tough. Okay, I'm not gonna forget to ready up this time.
You got this, Necro.
I got it.
Little ready button. We click it. And we're all there.
It's the little things. It's the little things. I think we're switching to Rumble.
Let's go.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's figure this out.
So let's play a game, Necro, right?
Okay.
So every time this camera is gonna swap to somebody, there's gonna be an icon in I believe the lower left or lower right corner, and it's gonna show a power up. I want you to try and guess what the power up does.
All right, we'll play this game. Oh, Corey has to guess where people in the ball are based on the ping.
Oh yeah.
You must be good because you're figuring it out and you're sinking those shots. So good luck in this game. All right, I'm ready to see the power-ups. What do they look like?
Oh, we can't see them because it's not giving us the player views right now. Unfortunate. But
oh no.
We'll see everything from boots to tornadoes. There's the freeze that I was talking about earlier. You make it really tricky to hit the ball for.
Oh look!
But the plunger is actually one of the strongest power-ups that there is. It's gonna pull the ball towards you and effectively slingshot it past you. The spikes as well though allow you to pick up the ball and drive it towards the enemy goal.
It looks like it makes you really vulnerable because you're going so slow that you can just get demoed with it, right?
No, I don't think it actually changes your ability to be demoed, but if you get bumped, the ball's going with you.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, it's hard to explain all these as they're happening, but the magnet just tried to pull the ball. The magnet's like a less powerful version of the plunger. The plunger along with the spikes are definitely the two that you'll see score goals very often because, you know, what's easier than just driving into the goal with the ball?
Yep, that's true. I feel like that's the power-up that I would use. Oh, look at that tornado. What?
So two of them. It's going to be throwing not only the ball, but the players around them are actually getting sucked into this tornado as well.
Oh, that's wild. And then you see the freezes too. Oh, I have no idea what OSM is. You might have to explain that one to me, Gebby.
OSM is a player, I believe.
Oh, okay.
In particular, he does a good bit of freestyle, which is what Gebby was talking about earlier.
Right, being a freestyle player. Oh, with the freeze right in front of the goal. Wahoo, able to take advantage of that.
And then there's also the power shot, I believe, was online here. Yeah, Wahoo, you see the light up on his car. It just means he's banging that ball.
Wow, just right into the goal with lots of momentum. Oh, rank number 2 and 1v1. Gotcha.
He's a 1v1 player? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, that's wild. You probably have to be so good.
1v1's a really hard game mode. Because, like, if you miss an attack, they're going to score on you unless you're very, very smart about it. And so it's especially different, especially mechanically intensive compared to regular old 3v3.
Oh, look at this. A couple of dashes for the plunger trying to steer the ball off course. What's that?
Magnet's got.
Okay, so that's Magnet. That's the one that's like the kind of like, it looks like like lightning, the beam.
Mm-hmm. And so there's something called a disruptor, which we're seeing used around the field right now, which forces the player to boost, and it's actually, I believe, past the normal max speed of the car, but it just holds down the boost button effectively for them until the time is up, so it can be really, really messy. It's nice, though, that it isn't just things that affect the ball. There's a lot of things that affect other players. You saw just there when the one player got lit up, they actually teleported to where another player is, but as we say that, the spike's going in, the plunger saves it though!
Oh no, so
stop
close!
His forward momentum.
Hey Pixel Pusher, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great night. We're playing Rumble Rocket League right now, which is a very interesting game mode that I've never seen before. So Dora is teaching me all of the different power-ups and mechanics that you can get in this game. And it's wild. This is absolutely bonkers.
It creates a lot more chaos, especially here in the corners now, because the second you can hear it going on around you. There's people teleporting left and right. There's a twister in the middle of the goal.
I know.
And of course, all of the stuff that you're getting is completely random. Oh, what a great play! Okay, so he was driving the ball into the back of the net with the spikes, and there was nothing to stop him from doing that, no player to bump him, and so the orange player actually teleported and swapped places with him so that he could direct the ball away.
Okay, so there's some high-level mechanics in play that you can actually do in terms of, like, using power-ups to gain an advantage in this game.
Yeah, using power-ups to counter other power-ups is super key, because actually saving any of these shots with just the vanilla mechanics is really hard.
Oh, you were following everyone in the live Rocket League playlist, and you completed it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, 1 more minute remaining, though, and only 1 goal has been scored. So many demolitions going back and forth, making this an even 3v3. Spikes coming
Sakura,
out.
Though?
Yeah.
Oh, he has the spikes. He's trying. He's getting sucked away by the tornado, though.
Oh. Tornado really powerful at kind of outmaneuvering your other opponents.
Yeah, it's really tricky to use, but the second that you get it in on a bunch of people, it is bad news bear. Joby, though, misses the shot. Oh, no, the power actually messed with him a lot, made that angle really weird.
I was gonna say, it kind of looked like when you get that strong power-up, it's so hard to actually maneuver yourself and still be in control of the ball. Ball frozen in place, though, as the plunger snaps it away.
All right, shots up, rolling straight towards the orange net. Viper gets messed up. He can't save it. Sakura's done it. The shot from across field makes it in.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that plunger play. Just ricocheting it off the wall, and then Sakura goes right in for the goal.
Doing his duty, unclogging the orange net, if you will. EU squad. I mean, the game can be played. You just have to be willing to play at the ping that we're seeing Sakura play at.
Yeah, I think Sakura is. I don't know where Corey is from. I don't remember Corey. I'm sorry. But yeah, you gotta. If you want to play, then you should come join us. Man, Blue though taking the win. Oh
That
yeah,
they are.
England. Yeah, so you would be playing at the same ping. That's wild. I don't know how you're doing it. I really don't, Corey. You're psychic. You know exactly where the ball's gonna be to be able to hit it in.
Necro's readied up.
We
We're in for the next
ready
game.
this
I mean,
time.
what are we gonna be playing now? Because I feel like we're starting to run into the repeat game modes, which is gonna be good because the players have learned a lot about
how to play.
different game modes. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're gonna play Rumble again. I think we're gonna try to play Rumble one more time and just switch the
That's a good
map.
time.
Yeah, it's a good time for sure. I think the players are having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, the Rumble's a blast.
I'm having a lot of fun with it because it's so unpredictable, you know? You can't just like execute your own game plan because there's other things that are coming in that are really disrupting that, like the tornado to like kind of pull you away, or getting that super speedy power up that makes you go lightning fast, or the plunger just to steal the ball away from somebody.
I want to see some of the flashiest goals that you can get in this game mode have to do with the grappling hook. It hooks onto the ball and then pulls you into the ball, as opposed to the plunger doing something the other way around. And you can create some really, really wacky plays with it. It's super hard to use, and more often than not, it's going to mess you up or score on your own goal. But if you do it just right, it'll go straight where you want it to. Though Joby's got a shot. The plunger actually stops the momentum here. Spikes activated from the blue side, but it's headed straight for their net. They got to play a little defense here. Oh, this magnet. This is a great opportunity. Once the magnet is close to a player, it actually lets them control the ball for a really long time, acting almost similarly to the spikes. But, oh, the shot! The magnet drags it in!
Oh my gosh, that magnet!
Wah.
It's like the magnet just made the ball attracted to the goal, right? Also,
yeah,
if
you
it's
put the
that
karma.
late and you're that young, you might want to go to sleep. You might want to go to sleep.
Quarantine's got all our sleep schedules messed up, Neko.
I know, right?
I'm feeling it. My finals ended. I have no obligation to actually wake up on time, and so I was like making a really solid effort this morning to wake up before 10 a.m. But yesterday, I think I didn't get up till noon, which felt awful.
Yeah. I know that's been something that I've been trying a little bit better. I got up at like 9 a.m. this morning, which I think was not too bad. But Pixel Pusher, it's okay that you don't know how to play this game, because I don't either, and that's why Dor is here. Dor,
we get
our
Necker to
special
play a game?
guest. Oh, you
Put
guys
Necker
want
in.
me?
We'll have
Oh,
you cast
no.
going.
You guys want me to play a game?
I want to see Necker go. We're gonna coach Necker into being a grand champion.
Oh man, right off the bat, it's just gonna be. I'm gonna impress you guys. Is what's gonna happen.
She's sharking us, man. She's got a whole controller set up in her back pocket, ready to go. Oh my
I've
goodness.
never used a controller. Ooh, look at that though. The spikes actually look like they disabled the plunger from being able to take the ball away.
So you saw how Unbid was actually turning whenever the plunger. So the plunger's applying force to him, making him turn left. But you can't pull the ball off of the spikes. So you just pull the car with it, and it affects it a little bit less.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, but you have this game. Then you should come play with us, Pixel Pusher. Then you should play with us so that you can get better at the game. I mean, it's just basically driving the ball, I think, and then pushing it into the goal. I feel like that's what I've gathered from this.
That's the only thing there is to Rocket League. Drive car, hit ball, go to goal. You see this? It was tracking that player for a long time because they're using the grappling hook. It was pulling them to the ball. When the ball's going away from you, that can actually take a good while to do, which is what makes it so risky to actually use.
Gotcha.
But man, the plays are so much fun with it. Teleport into the plunger. Actually, Joby comes in. He's got a grappling hook of his own, but the blue team's doing a really effective job. They've gotten a lot of really great power-ups to pull the ball towards the orange net, but none of them to actually put them in. Something like the Rocket Fist would be really, really great for them right now.
Good defense by the orange team then, in order to stop all of that momentum generated from all those power-ups by blue.
Oh, this is more momentum headed their way, though. They've got the spikes. They end early, though. Sakura has a little bit of a tricky shot here, 2v1, and that's what's going to do with the orange team. Bring enough people back to defend in time. The blue team just keeps getting these spikes, man.
Yeah, the spikes have been super powerful, but Orange again doing a phenomenal job with the defense, and barely with the plunger misses the swing into the net.
Vipers punch the ball, but it's headed straight for his own goal off the corner. It could be disaster here, but Wahoo can't quite reach the ball in time to put it in the back of the net. Sakura nearly does. It gets pinched. No, floating on the line. It's so close. Blue team, they can't quite do it. But it's put back into no man's land. Plungered in by Wahoo One. No, it's out. It's in, it's out, it's in, it's out. Necra.
It's too close to call. It's too close for comfort. I'm not even sure how this one's going to end because we are tied 1-1 with a minute and a half left on the clock, and all these power-ups are getting to my brain.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to track because you don't know what someone's going to come out with. You can't quite see what they have. And so it's completely random what they're going to have. You don't quite know the timer for when they're going to be getting it. And so all of a sudden they'll come out and just pull a power shot and blow 3 people up out of nowhere. It gets crazy, man.
Or the Magnet. Magnet came through, but not able to pull it right into the goal, which is what Blue wanted. So Orange once again able to defend this goal, and now the ball's stuck in place.
Frozen. It's just a bit of a reprieve from the action, but this tornado is messing everybody up. You just fly through the center and throw people around. Orange have a shot though, Unbid to finish it off. He doesn't even need power-ups. Oh no, he uses the twister and it pulls it out.
Oh no, it was right at the goal. It took one away from the team, and now the Plunger though going to be able to bring this ball closer to the Orange goal. Blue looking for the opportunity to make a shot.
Desperately scrambling right now. Plunger after plunger. Use grappling hook into grappling hook. The ball doesn't go anywhere. Now Spike still for Wahoo. If he can touch this ball, he can look to guarantee Blue a goal, but he's running out of time. Those Magnets are almost definitely going to steal it out. Punch back towards the Orange side of the field, but do they have the defenders to stop this push?
I'm not sure they do. This is a really tough position for Orange to be in, and there it goes. Dragon X taking the lead now with 2-1 scoreline.
17 seconds. All it takes is one good power up though, and we could see Orange come right back into this one. Something like a punch right off the bat. I think it's a 5-second timer off the initial start until you get your first power up. And so with 17 seconds on the clock, that's plenty of time for them to come back into this.
Yeah, definitely plenty of time. I think with 10 seconds left, you just got to make sure that the ball is going to be as close to the blue goal as possible. But Wahoo actually doing a fantastic job of just stopping the ball from getting close to the goal.
Orange stuck in their own half right now. The dunk from Sakura.
Wow, Corey.
Great shot.
Yeah, a fantastic shot just to ensure that the game is going to be in Blue's favor. Nice job. Pixel Pusher, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see you next week. And the 2600, welcome back. Yes, we are playing Rocket League, and we're doing our best to celebrate the amazing plays that all of these players are making here. Even Corey, who has 300 ping still.
It's going down, slowly but surely. I don't understand how it's going down, but it is going down.
I know, right? They're trying. They're trying their best. I don't know how you're doing it, Corey. I really don't. You are definitely doing a fantastic job.
Let's see. Blue versus Orange. Blue has won 3 of the matches. I know it's getting cycled around, but I just like keeping track of this because it's about the only like overall arcing thing we have, and I'm actually surprised that it's been this even. No one's really pulled ahead.
Not really. I think that this has been a nice switch up too in terms of the different players going onto each team. So it's like I just feel like it's been very even. And as the more that you play these newer custom modes like Rumble, I feel like the better that you get at using those power-ups and figuring out which ones are going to be best to benefit your team.
Yeah, the one weirdest thing about playing Rumble is the fact that you have to position super weirdly to actually shoot most of these. Right, the grappling hook wants you to be above the ball, so you have to drive up the wall a lot of the time. Things like the plunger want you to be in front of the ball, which is something that most Rocket League players aren't super used to. The magnet is a whole other barrel of monkeys. Trying to use that thing is like trying to drive a car with lag, which Corey is actually doing.
Well,
but we're gonna see a new game mode here.
Yeah, we're playing Snow Day, which looks a lot like car hockey.
That's exactly what it is. Don't tell anybody.
Oh man, I'm just telling all these sorts of secrets, aren't I?
So this puck is really, really interesting. I don't think we're playing with Rumble rules, but Rumble actually makes this game mode super duper fun. Puck though operates on some very weird physics, and there's one of them. It actually goes up the sidewall and still ends up going in the goal.
Yeah, Wahoo just getting a really nice shot off the nose into the net. That actually looked like a little bit of a team effort there, where Wahoo just kind of touched it last, just grazed the puck.
And so the one big difference in this game mode, that puck doesn't really come off the ground all that often. You'll see it slide around and generally like to keep it low, but it's going to be high paced because these players are all very comfortable at this point with playing on the ground. I suspect we'll be able to see them really turn up the pace.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a high-scoring match for sure, especially because it's only 20 seconds in and we've already seen a 1-1 score line.
I mean, it's already indicative of a good one.
Yeah.
But there's some more defense to be learned here, right? It's completely different from trying to stop another ball. There's no need to actually use that boost to get up into the sky. And so keeping a player back, you see Playful sitting there, but he might just be AFK. Nope, comes alive just in time. He's waiting on the line for it.
Just waiting for the right opportunity to save that puck from the goal. Ooh.
Oh, it's dancing on the line. It's so close, but it's going to be put out. Blue team lives to see another day.
Very close here. The puck, I love how it just glides along the wall, and then right at the nick of time, you get a chance to see a nice score, and Joby just sliding the puck along the wall, and it goes right in.
And this is kind of the thing with this game mode. It is generally slower. The puck relative to the normal ball is, how do you say? It would be heavy.
Yeah,
your
so
car kind of bounces off of it more so than the normal ball, where your car would just kind of go through it. This actually has a serious bit of weight to it, and hitting it slows you down a bit.
Yeah, I can see that like boost being a little bit more important in this game mode, just because of the the stop and momentum that you get from hitting the puck so hard. I think that's been very interesting to watch, and see the puck fly around the field.
Fully flat. There we go.
Yeah,
now we're playing hockey.
There it is.
Except with walls and cars and boost
and a couple of different.
Not hockey.
Not actual sticks. Not actual sticks at all.
See, blue team's on a bit of a tear. They've just got to turn this puck around, which isn't easy. Dribbling a normal Rocket League ball is one thing because it's particularly small. You can get your car around it. The puck being much wider in diameter is really hard to dribble because you can't move around it in the same way.
Mm-hmm. That is very interesting to note. I'm just kind of enjoying watching how fast you can actually go when the puck stays completely flat. I feel like that's when it gains the most momentum.
Yeah, trying to get the ball get the puck rather going in the correct direction when it's in this kind of floating state, when it's flying around and flipping all over the place, is really tricky because normally, you know, a sphere is going to react the same way no matter where you hit it. But with a puck, it's going to react completely differently depending on where you hit it on the center of mass. Just as I said, Orange find a shot off of the wall. Great shot by Corey.
Very good shot by Corey indeed. Look, right off the wall. Nice angle, and it just slides right into the net. 2-2. All
right, we're halfway through the game. It's relatively high scoring so far, but we've seen Nate Dogg and crew pull it off before. Will they be able to do it again? It's been that outstanding teamwork from the blue side that's really done it for them the entire night.
Yeah, blue team has been working super well together, and I feel like they were off to a really quick start, but now it's just kind of like Orange finding these opportunities and working together in order to sink this puck into the net.
See that field lit up with ice here. Dragon trying to set his teammates up, and he's done it beautifully. Viper has a shot, but he can't quite find the back of the net. Joby with a great save. They're playing it out. Now it's Playful's turn to try and dribble it out of his own half. But Joby and him are having a little bit of trouble here. Finally, the communication comes through for him, though. It's going to allow them to get across to their own end.
Oh, just barely. Wahoo again.
Wahoo gets there for his teammates cross, and Nate Dogg and Wahoo doing a great job forcing it up the wall and just falling up. Joby actually bumps him into that. The backflip reaction, though, is perfect. Sets him up in the correct position to rebound that ball in.
2 minutes left. This is definitely not a game that's over yet. I think Orange has quite a few minutes to be able to get this puck into the net still. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to work. And I think I lost you again. So we're going to see some double Rocket League action for a little bit here.
Oh, my back. My Discord has decided it wanted to reset itself. So. That's what's happening.
Oh, we got you back. We got you back. Yeah, we just had some double Rocket League action for a little while. Who doesn't love more Rocket League?
Oh, you had it on because my camera wasn't there.
Yup.
Twice the Rocket League, twice the fun.
Let's see, Justin. Let's guess your rank. I don't know much about Rocket League, so I don't know if I'm gonna be accurate with this, but I always say you are, and don't take this the wrong way, Diamond Plus.
All right. I don't think it is this Justin, but there is a Justin that plays for NRG that is a professional Rocket League player. I cannot confirm or deny whether or not this is his Twitch account, but that's a little bit of background to that question.
Okay. But what rank? I don't know the ranks past Diamond. That's why I said Diamond Plus.
I'll give him Champ 2.
All right. Yeah, Corey says Plat 2. But I feel like we need to step that up to Champ 2.
I'm amazed that Corey finds time to actually use the Twitch chat in these games.
I don't know how you do it. Oh, especially between finding goals as well. It's 3-4 now with less than a minute left. It's higher than that. Wow, that's fantastic.
The man is popping off.
Yeah, must be Grand Champ then. That's fantastic. Pro Rocket League strats right there.
If this is NRG Justin, then it's a whole nother story. Then we're seeing some RLCS level stuff, but...
Oh yeah, Grand Champ. Very nice. Very nice.
See, it's a close game though. Blue, they need one more, but it's going to be spread out even more by the orange side here. 5-3. And it's something in Rocket League that happens a lot, right? A 2-goal lead is infinitely more comfortable than a 1-goal lead. Because a 1-goal lead is going to happen like that, right? But a 2-goal lead can't really be as much of a fluke.
Wow, so 2v2s, it's 18-65, and then for 3s, it's 15-64. Not bad.
That's some quality MMR. Yeah, having a good duos partner is always a great time. It also makes 3s easier. Honestly, even if you have just one person to play Rocket League with, it's a great time.
I feel like you can appreciate the MMR more since like I haven't actually played that much Rocket League. So the numbers go beyond me, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess because that translates to Grand Champ. That's really high.
Yeah, it's something that comes into play when you hit Grand Champ. It kind of ranks you among those.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Very cool.
All right, Orange are taking away another match though. 5-3, an impressive scoreline. Sakura coming up big. Corey with 3 goals to his name. Somehow 3 goals and 2 shots though.
Oh yeah. All right, I think we are going to be switching to another server. So I will exit to the main menu. We'll listen to some Rocket League jams for a little bit.
The bops.
The bops. We're listening to Bloom. Yeah. The bops. We got the bops.
Let's see, what do we have?
Haven't mentioned this yet, but for those of you that are watching and you want to play as a part of our MDA game nights, we're also playing Minecraft, Fortnite, and Brawl Stars, as well as some select board games. So you'll definitely want to be a part of our Discord to check out a lot of that action. There's something for everybody. So if Rocket League's not your thing, then join in and check out the other games that we have to offer as well.
And we're in for the next match. There's 4 people on the blue side though, and none on the orange. Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they can't save it. The
you need a break,
just
Corey.
can't spawn in time.
Oh no. All right, I will join. Should I play?
Should we play? It's 4 versus 1.
All right, I want to play. Let's go. I'm gonna join the orange team. I've never played before.
Okay. I'll hop out, see if Dragon can get in. I think you guys will have 4. I believe in you, Necra.
All right, I'm gonna.
We're
Wait. I'm going towards my own goal. That's not good.
No, yeah, just the other direction, and you're all there. Oh, it's Rumble. All right.
Oh, it's Rumble.
You've got this. Are you on the keyboard still?
I'm on the keyboard.
I can't help you with controls then.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right. I'll find the spectate button for you, Necra. Okay. Yeah, you generally want to have the ball cam on most of the time. So the one that whatever you press to change the camera angle before.
The space bar.
Yeah, try it again. There you go. Keep that on. Don't press space bar. It's gonna make.
I don't know how to hit the ball. I don't know how to hit the ball at all. Oh my gosh.
No, you're good. You're good. You're going up the walls. You're getting confidence.
All right. We wanna not be over this way. I I'm getting good spectator aerial shots for everybody is what's happening.
The camera view, impeccable. Necro's observing skills, top 10.
If I'm in game, you know I'm gonna be able to observe the match. That's what's good, right? That's
Going
what's good.
fantastically. All right, this kickoff is all yours. Even though the diagonal players are technically closer.
Oh, okay. I figured out how to jump. All right, that's good.
Okay. Now, if you jump while holding forward, it's gonna make you flip.
I did it. Woo!
Huge.
Huge.
Okay, bit of a reprieve. Oh, that's gonna end that real quick. All right, Necro, get in. You're on defense.
Oh
It's
no.
all you.
No, that's why Viper's here. Oh, I
the
just barely
plunger.
missed it. I barely missed it.
It was close. They had the plunger to actually speed him up and beat out you and Viper.
Oh no. All right, I'll play one game and then I'll let everyone else take a chance.
Let's see, Dragon. I mean, they can join your side. I think they're just not. There's plenty of space on the roster right now. There we go. It's 4 versus 4 now.
Okay. Oops. I definitely see why controller would be easier.
Yeah, it's hard when there's only 4 directions, but your steering wheel kind of goes in all of them.
I don't know how to use boost either.
I think it's one of the mouse buttons. I think you click. I genuinely have no clue the keyboard controls.
Corey,
The
help!
defaults are pretty rough.
Oh no.
All right.
I'm just see going after the ball here.
It's good. You've managed to figure out how to flip, which is honestly one of the most important parts. There you go. See, a solid hit on the ball.
And now I'm upside down.
When you figure out how to use your rumble ability, that's going to be a real difference maker here. Oh, there you go. You've got the magnet. The ball's coming towards you. You see how it's still hooked onto you?
Yes.
Okay, drive into the enemy goal. Oh, it just ran
Oh,
out.
it just ran out.
Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. We can start to play with this
Oh,
ball a bit. Oh, he's got
spikes.
spikes.
No.
Oh, it's so
Can't
hard
get
to stop
away.
him.
Oh, it's 4v4? Oh, so you can't join? No, I need help with the controls. That's what you're supposed to help me with. Alright, I need to figure out how to boost.
Okay. Yeah, again, I think it's one of the mouse buttons, maybe? Oh, there, yeah, yep, you're using it. Whatever you just clicked
I
for
did?
a moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that.
oh!
So you can hold it down.
Okay, I can hold down my mouse 1.
Okay, yeah. You got it. Okay. Right direction. Oh, just barely.
Just barely missed it.
Sorry, they're nearly putting the ball into their own net. The punch out saves it though. 2 minutes on the clock. This is a doable scoreline. Necro's getting exponentially better by the second. I can feel it.
I'm just happy doing some flips and tricks right now.
Well, that's the thing. Every 5 seconds or so, you figure out another button on your controls, and that's just a new tool.
Oh no, we can't get there in time. No one's
That was
defending
a really
the
good
net.
use of the magnet,
Oh,
though.
press R for power-ups. Yeah, I had I think I had the one that makes me go really fast, and that's what I was nervous about using.
Oh, you actually use it on somebody else, and it makes them go really fast.
Oh, what?
It's meant to disrupt
That's
them.
different. That's different.
But there's one that makes you light up, and then whenever you run into somebody, no matter what speed, it actually demolitions them. That might have been what it was. It's like the fist, I think, is the icon for it. But if you have one, generally speaking, a good idea to use it. Nice hit.
I don't know
Okay.
what I did.
Orange on the counterattack. The grappling hook. Oh, it's just barely off target.
I should have gotten the
Look at
goal. I
Harry
should have
by
gotten
the
the goal.
tornado.
Ah,
Nate Dogg's dribbling you more than the ball.
I know. No, I missed it.
Oh, I don't know what your reverse button is. That's also helpful. Okay. Ball set up right here in front of the goal. You have a shot.
Nope, missed
This is a
it.
close one.
I need to use boost there, not my flip. Okay.
Let's see. The scoring's definitely slowed down here from the blue side. They're being put on the back foot a lot more often. And that's just a matter of Orange team trying to find a finish off on the shot. Necker
Oops.
go up, balls pinch back towards the orange net. This is very scary territory
Oops.
for them. Joby going for the shot. Will he hit it? No, Viper just barely beats him out.
Oh no!
Oh, the plunger saved you.
I know. I almost had a problem there. Oh wait, I've got spikes. I've got spikes.
All right. If you hit spacebar, it's gonna make it a lot easier.
I want that. Nope, I can't get the ball. Oh, I got demoed.
It's good. You're just in position for defense. Is all that means.
No, I just.
Oh no! That was a great shot
right
by
out of
Nate
the
Dogg, though.
gate. Right out of the gate.
Look at this grapple. Beautiful.
Look at that
Look at the
punch.
combo.
Bam.
Ooh, that's some work.
Bam.
Yeah, Corey's a controller player. It's rough out here for keyboard, man. I know there's a couple of pros that have done it, but I believe actually a lot of them are still just swapping over. I think the controller just offers a bit more in the way of functionality.
Yeah, I think it's like easier to use the controller.
There's one thing that a keyboard actually does better, which is a super niche thing, but since you can press just 2 keys and get a
That was
perfect
fun.
45-degree angle, the more diagonal you flip the more speed you gain off of it, which is super weird, but keyboard players can do it perfectly every time because they only have the 4 directional keys.
Oh man, I was trying to do it better. Sorry, I threw.
Yindra, look at you. You got 64 points. You have a shot. You did
Oh,
great,
look
Necker.
at that. Oh, I got 64 points. That's not bad.
No, you're killing it. I'm telling you, man.
All right, if I practiced, I wouldn't be bronze.
You're
If I
close.
practiced.
RLCS, here she comes. Look.
How do I? Here, how about this? I'll let somebody else go in, and so I'll come back into the server. I'll do that because I don't know if it pops
yeah,
me
you can't
into
change
the
teams, right?
spec
You'll be
team.
able to change teams whenever the next game starts, but yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like there will be space whenever this server starts up. I think we're just waiting for Dragon to ready up.
I'll come back in, and then that way other people can play, and we can still talk about the game. That was fun though. That was my real first Rocket League experience. I don't think it went horribly well. Horrible. So.
Oh, are we headed to the Hot Wheels Stadium?
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
What
Now
is
things are getting heated.
what is Hot Wheels?
Wait, are you serious?
No, like in terms of like Rocket League.
Oh, it's just a tie-in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Gotcha.
they've done a bunch of brand ties, but there's kind of the obvious one of, cool cars. And
Oh, it
going
literally has the
fast.
Hot Wheels symbol on it. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and there's like Hot Wheels tracks all around the stadium and stuff.
Oh, that's fun. Hi, Harley. Trying to get your dad to let you play it? Oh, well, we hope that you can join us. Oh, also the ball is a beach ball.
The ball is a beach ball.
Does
There's
that
a
mean that
beach
it's?
map.
Does that mean that it is lighter, or is it just an aesthetic for the ball?
I actually don't know. That's a
Well-
good question. There's some mutators, which are I think what the settings are called, different ball types. And I think the ball is lighter. It looks like Wahoo barely touched that and it went flying. And so I suspect we're gonna see some really fun plays here.
Oh, fun! Especially with the rumble being on.
I love when you combine Rumble with a lot of these game modes. It's super fun with the snow day alongside lighter balls. You can play with a really super massive ball. That's always a good time.
Nice shot, Corey. Corey also says the ball is lighter, so that is confirmation the ball is lighter.
Yeah, there's ways to turn gravity up, and the amount of settings that you can change in this game to just have fun are actually incredible.
That's awesome. This has been really fun to watch and to spectate. Look at that Viper right off the start. Lightning fast goal.
Yeah, kickoff goals are particularly nasty, and you see the diagonal spawn actually is the closest one that you can have to the ball. And so the fact that they went at it with the center person actually just was the big difference maker there.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Yeah, I never expected that to happen, but like, that's so cool that there's so many different strategies that you can utilize in order to grab the ball, and then the rumble packs being on. Oh wait, is it gonna go in?
So close!
No
Corey's back in
way.
the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. Corey's back, even with the ping.
I mean, it's a package deal, you know?
Yeah,
You get one, you get them both.
That's true.
The
Can't have
only
one
way-
without the other.
Yeah, exactly. Lobby's full. There's a second lobby made. That's awesome.
Yeah, we have a whole second lobby for those of you that are playing Rocket League, which is fantastic. I'm so glad that it's been a big hit tonight.
Okay, the goal is being scored quickly by Orange side again here. Oh, the double plunger to stop the spikes from going anywhere. It's beautiful, but the ball's still headed for their goal. Blue needs to be really, really careful here, especially with how light the ball is.
Yeah, and especially because I feel like the tornado is going to be really impactful if the ball is that light. Melonhead, come join us.
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
Yeah, there it is.
That was ridiculous. It picked it up and then alongside it, the grappling hook just sent it forward.
Melonhead, you should come join us. Come join our Discord and then come play in our second lobby.
Blue team's starting to even up the score here. Necro, you've been watching for a bit. We've seen this scoreline before. Do you think they can pull it back?
Totally. I think Blue has the ability to pull it back. I think it's just a matter of time and also utilizing those power-ups in tandem together so that they're not disrupting each other. I feel like sometimes I see a lot of the players on the blue team trying to be the star of the team and not really like working. Oh, but look at that freeze. Oh, but with the freeze, that's the perfect setup to get the goal.
This ball is, look, 155 kilometers per hour. This thing was blasted in.
Yeah, wow. Huge by Unbit Omnivore.
Is it just Rumble? Team play.
Yeah, we've been playing all sorts of different game modes. So we played Rumble, we played a little bit of Snow Day, we played a little bit of Hoops. So
Drop Shot for a bit.
Drop Shot for a little bit. Yeah, we've been playing just lots of different modes of Rocket League. And we've got a second lobby open and ready to play with too.
Oh, great teleport. Stops
huge
Wahoo
teleport.
off from actually being able to reach out with the spikes. Now the freeze just buys time. The freeze is actually one of the most powerful abilities here because it can pretty much nullify any of the other ones.
I think that freeze has been really strong. But I think the grapple hook too, just like being able to pull the ball towards you and then just shoot it forward. The Discord, if you, I think we can get the code into the chat for you. Nightbot has been posting it periodically, so if you just give it a second, Nightbot might send that code back into the chat. You just might have to be a little bit patient. Sorry about that. I'm not capable of multitasking right now.
Oh boy, Blue, you talked about it. They're back in it. They've evened up the scoreline, Necro.
Yeah, they have.
2 minutes left on the clock. There's plenty of Rocket League to be played.
Of course. I think this funny interaction that I was thinking about is because it's a beach ball. You think that the spikes would deflate the ball, right?
That's what I was, the first time I saw it, yeah.
Not just like stick into it.
It is a magical beach ball that is actually zooming towards the blue goal right now. Wahoo is waiting for the right opportunity. Viper in with the grapple hook. Beautifully played.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play for sure by Viper. Look at that.
Look at the timing.
Using even the magnets against them too, for the momentum from the magnets. Oh, here's an interesting question. Since Rocket League has RC cars, who had an RC vehicle as a child or now? I totally had them as a child, stationary gamer. That's like my favorite thing to play with, and I would actually want to get another one because I think my cat would go nuts for it.
That sounds like a good. I've seen the videos of people like putting the red lasers or whatever.
Yeah.
Attached to like RC cars and all sorts of weird stuff and driving them around. That's a good time.
I feel like I'm gonna have to get another one. Do you have one, stationary gamer? Do you still have an RC vehicle? Or would you get one of the new Rocket League ones? I feel like I would want a Rocket League one. Oh, is it gonna go in?
So close!
There it is.
Oh, Viper's done it again! Viper's going up big this game right now, actually. 3 goals to the name.
Right? Oh, Wahoo just trying to help sink it in too. Just barely misses it. But good help for your teammate there. Good assist. What kind did I have? I had this cute little like pink one. My favorite color is pink. I don't know if I like knew the type of it when I was younger. I wasn't like a car enthusiast. Whoa, that bop shot.
The fist out of nowhere. Unbid doing some absolutely amazing things here. Countering the actual momentum of the ball and just using it to effectively pinch it in. Good stuff. And blue team, again, clawing their way back from the jaws of defeat here. Only one more goal. They're so close to being able to pull this one off.
I know, blue has been able to come back from the brink multiple times, and the fact that we have 40 seconds left means that there's still a lot of time to work with. Spikes barely misses the freeze.
It's still up. It's still fair game, though, and with 30 seconds left on the clock, we're going to see Unbig get aggressive here. The spikes land on a Jovi.
Oh, there it is!
Viper blows
Rose
it, takes
right
it for his own! Wow!
That's so fun. Look at that. The magnet just set up the spikes perfectly. Spike's so powerful in this game.
Yeah, the second you get that other side of the field wide open, it is clear sailing for you with the spikes. And Viper, of course, doing a great job realizing they needed to demo out the other player to get the spikes off of them and onto him.
You used to have several. You had a stealth jet. Oh, interesting. A boat and a few monster trunks. And a Grinch one. Oh, what did the Grinch one look like? That sounds like fun. I used to have like a little pink car that I used to be able to like drive around, and that was like the most fun thing ever. But look at blue with the second left. They are gonna be able to get it in, but now it's tough goings. Can
There's
blue
time.
dribble it? Can blue dribbler get a nice shot off the start in order to get it into the goal?
So
We've
all
seen it
depends
before.
on how they get to take this kickoff. See, 1 second on the clock. It takes down the plunger used, and that actually stops it because they got the power-ups up. The timer, I believe, doesn't actually go until you hit the ball, and so the plunger forced it to go.
That was so close, though. 6-5. This is the closest game we've had in a while.
I feel like they've all been about this close. I mean, there was
That's
a
true.
couple with players not being in the lobby, and so it was a little bit easy for Orange to come out to a head start, but whenever it's 3v3 like this, man, it is neck and neck.
It has been really, really close from a lot of them. Oh, you loved your boat? I feel like that was probably the most, Melonhead, you gotta join our Discord. I can't just get you in. You gotta join our Discord first. There's explicit instructions in our Discord on how to get in. Your car was teleporting? Well, you still have 500 ping, Corey. I don't know how you're doing it.
He still found 2 goals.
You did great, Viper. You were the MVP of that game, and for good reason. You got like 3. That's fantastic.
A lot of really cool plays as well. Not just like goals, not any regular ones, some really impressive ones.
Yeah, really, really great stuff coming in there. I think the boat would be fun. Yeah, during the summer, I feel like you would use like a remote control boat. I would see a lot of them. So I grew up in Boston, and I used to go to like the Boston Common where they have all the goose ponds. Or the swan ponds, and I would see lots of people doing boat races with like RC boats, and that was so fun.
I remember when my family lived overseas in Japan, we would go to the on-base pool that the military had, and it was always just like the kiddie pool filled up with both toddlers and just boats. For whatever reason, everybody had RC boats, whether it was there was the hover ones that kind of inflated a little bit and then floated on the water, but also the regular speed boats that everybody would take around. That was always a good time.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I remember those moments pretty fondly. So, that's so fun. All right, off to pretty slow. Oh, look at that spikes! Just gonna drive it right into the net, I think.
The interceptions there,
Oh,
Nate Dogg, what a
man.
shot!
Viper, you had over 50 RC cars? Over 50?
That is a crazy amount of RC cars. How do you, not to mention, you've got that many RC cars. How many controllers do you have?
Yeah, do you have to have a different controller for every car? Because I only had one. I only had the one car. So it was
I think there's
easy for
different
me
ones
to
that
keep
you could
track of.
retune to like the different frequencies, but that just sounds difficult.
Yeah, that's so cool. I feel like you'd have to have like a nice case to show off your cars. Oh, you used to race them. That's really neat. Very cool. Oh, you had a pool for your RC boats? That's so fun. Wanted one of those RC boats from Stuart Little? Yeah, Stuart Little, yes.
Oh my gosh, the ones where you just put a couple quarters into the thing and it lets you drive it around the small little pond.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's a
so
good
cool.
time.
Can you even buy those though, or is that more of like a you go to a place and then you have to like rent a boat?
I'm sure you could get one similar to it.
Yeah, that'd be
But
fun.
I also know they're all over the place. So.
I don't know when the next lobby is starting. I think they have the information in the Discord, which like I can check for you. Yeah, we have a Rocket League chat in our Discord, so join our Discord and then keep an eye on that one to see when the next lobby is going to be starting. I don't know if it's full or anything like that because we've been focusing on this one. But try that, Melonhead.
It's been a close game. Again, starting off 1-1. I'm yet to see a game tonight where any team had 0 goals, which is, I think, a great thing to see when players are kind of new. They're feeling their way around, but they're clearly getting very comfortable with the game.
Oh yeah, look at this. Plunger after plunger, just kind of taking the ball from the opposing team and also using the power-ups to just disrupt the cars as well.
Nice
trying to make fun of you.
It's over towards the goal. Joby, can he save it? No, he dunks it on his own player.
Oh.
What a shot by Playful, though.
Oh, I'm not trying to make fun of you. I was just trying to say your name. Because you called yourself that in the chat. I'm sorry.
How could you, Necro?
I know. Well, I didn't know. Because that's their name in Twitch.
I see. It's alright. Necro's doing her best. It's a hard time.
Ooh.
But what else isn't is evening up the scoreline for Blue. 2-2, man. Every time Orange scores, Blue fires right back.
Yeah, Blue is definitely firing right back. I feel like it's always been this way though. It's like been incredibly back and forth between Blue and Orange, and then who's taking the matches, and that's kind of fun. Everybody's gotten a chance to be part of the winning team.
Oh yeah, and especially with the Blue side, they've had a lot of really fun matches to win, right? Clawing a lot of these back from very close games. Orange, they've been on a consistent hot streak. I feel like their communication and team structure is just like amazing all night. They're just getting better and better to watch.
Yeah, they're definitely getting better and better every single time. And I think that also speaks to the level of comfort that these players are finding with this Rumble mode. And that's something you already spoke to, which is like just making sure that they kind of know the game mode and they're able to play. And Melon, it looks like you got in. That's fantastic.
Is Melon on?
I think so. Maybe not playing just yet, but hopefully we'll get a chance to see you in action soon.
Tor. Melon, do you play Rocket League much?
Ooh, Viper with a nice punch right into the goal. Look at this. One more time.
One more for the replay. There it is.
Woo!
This one's pretty high scoring, Necro. 2-3 with only 2 minutes left in the game. There's plenty of time for Orange to score more and for Blue to, again, do what they do best and just keep bringing it back.
Wow, so C3 and 2s and Grand Champ and 3s. That's fantastic.
That's some good stuff.
We've had some high-level Rocket League players in the chat.
Yeah, we do. Let's see. Oh man, it's so close. Blue trying to defend. 1:30 on the clock, but they got to start playing a little offense here. It's all about finding that one clear, a plunger, or any sort of power will do it, but they can't quite find it in time. And Sakura, Corey, back at it again.
Wow. It's been so fun watching these players like compete. I feel like everybody that plays in these game nights not only is like playing to win, but also is just really good at the game.
Yeah, they have actually been looking really, really good lately. Especially, like, we had a lot of the team mix-ups, but I think that's one of the great things about the game nights is you really find these little groups of players that want to be sticking together that are doing a great job. We've seen Sakura and Viper and Playful on the same team for a while, and they've just built up so much synergy. You can tell they're really having a good time, and it's led to them working together even more.
And I wouldn't worry if you are, don't have any expectations, because the expectation of the night should just be to have fun. And Joby's doing just that, getting another goal.
Yeah, and Blue Team again, making it close, man. It is every single game so exciting.
Yeah, this is back and forth, and this is the type of Rocket League you like to watch. Oh, I just noticed that the cannons go off every time you get a goal on this map. That's so fun.
So this map, actually, before they standardized the shape of the maps in Rocket League, this actually used to be shaped like an octagon, which was super duper weird to play.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I can't even imagine what that would look like or how you would bounce off the walls. The angles you must have been able to take with the ball would be wild.
Oh, the freeze is a nice one, though. It's going to be putting it back into the hands of the orange players. And with 30 seconds left, Unbid decides it's his time to go into a little bit of attack. Plays it out. The ball headed for the net. Sakura in for the save. Quality stuff as always from that man.
Ooh, and the punch!
Oh, great shot!
Huge shot!
What a shot from Unbid to even up the scoreline with just 13 seconds left on the clock.
We might be going into overtime here. Wow, the punch from right across the map.
And that's just exactly what Rumble does. You might think you're safe, but then all of a sudden a power-up comes out of nowhere, a well-placed shot, and the scoreline's even just as quickly as it was uneven.
10 seconds left. We might be going into sudden death.
See here, Joey's got a shot. The grapple onto the frozen ball, puts it back into the ground.
Overtime.
So it is overtime time, Necra. Why don't you take us away?
All right, at the kickoff here, it's going to be Sakura at work, putting the ball up into the air, but right into the net. Joby, there's nobody there, able to get a goal, and that's Blue taking the lead.
Wow, man. Quick stuff. I mean, Blue, pardon me, scoring 3 goals in really, really quick succession there to bring the goal not only to an even standpoint, but carrying that momentum on into overtime as well. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic. Oh, look at this. I unlocked a new item.
Oh, congratulations. What'd you get?
I got a new topper. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know how you're still playing, Corey. I'm glad that you're able to have at least a little bit of fun, though.
You're doing great, man.
Yeah, you're doing fantastic.
Don't let it get to you. You are doing fantastically. See what happens in this next game. I don't know if it's locked to just 3v3 or if it's allowing 4v4 at this point. You know what I want to see though? I'd love to play some more drop shot. That was a blast. But I think the
drop
players
shot
are having
was
a real
fun.
good time in Rumble.
Yeah.
I don't know what the comms are like, but I'd imagine that it's a lot, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna be playing next. Let's take a peek. Looks like we might be I'm gonna let this one be a surprise to you.
Okay.
Let's see if you could figure it out.
Is there something to this? I'm not seeing. Oh, the ball's a cube. Okay. They have gotten creative with these mutator settings. Now, there's a few more questions to answer, right? 1 is Rumble on. 2, how much does that ball actually weigh? And then, obviously, the map has a whole other thing to do with it. Okay, no, the ball is normal weight, it appears. So this is going to be really, really weird the way the ball bounces. Oh, Playful's up, has a shot here, but it's a little bit tricky to do when the ball's a square.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna be able to. It looks like a companion cube from Portal.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Just a little bit. It just looks a little bit like that. Again, how do you? It's a metal cube, so how do the spikes work on this one?
We'll say they're magnetic. You know, the ball is positively charged and the spikes are negatively charged, therefore they
All right,
stick.
they stick together. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh no, is it gonna go? Oh, nice punch to save the goal.
Viper has spikes, a great opportunity here. It's all about just getting that ball headed towards the net. It's gonna fall off of his car soon enough. Great save though by Unbid. Oh, the magnet, it could be enough. Oh, it's just barely off the post. Ooh. Shot finished off though. Unbid does it again. Always consistent.
Super consistent, for sure. Oh man, this is the first goal that we got a chance to see with a cube-shaped ball.
Is it a ball still?
I also don't know why it's
can it
4v3,
be a
Melon. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't have control over the lobby.
Let's see. If you hit, I don't know if you're on a controller, but if you go to the start menu and then click join team, you should be able to join the orange side.
There you are.
Yep.
There you go. Nice job, Melon. Here we go.
All right, it's down to an even game. Orange is back into it. They've got Melon by their side, looking to pick this game back up. And that they will with the second goal, unbid again.
Oh man.
Unbid comes out of nowhere. You can look at how much confidence they're gaining, how much more boost they're using, and how much faster they're going. It's really been an evolution over the night. It's awesome to see.
Has Unbid played with a cube-shaped ball before?
I would reckon that most people haven't.
Because it feels like they understand how to push the ball into the net. Oh, look! Viper getting a score though. That was intense. Look at all the pileups that happened here.
Goodness, how many players are on my screen right now? 7? Goodness. Viper at the end of the day though is going to be the one that matters most. Putting the ball in the back of the net, obviously it's going to net you a point, but also getting one goal closer to the orange side is super important when you're behind. It can feel like that distance just closes by a mile.
Harley, you should join our Discord. Join our Discord and then we have lobbies that are available in there. Everything's in our Discord. So you gotta join that first. Ooh!
Melon, what a good use of the magnet there to direct the ball in. Clinging to the car, we've been waiting for a while to see him in a game, but man, Melon's showing up.
Melon's definitely showing up here. Was that fish?
I think it is fish.
Huh. Nice animation. Okay, at the kickoff, Cube not going too far. A little bit of a fight to see where this cube is going to land, but it looks like it's starting to favor the blue side of the field. So Orange trying to look for an opportunity to take a shot, but Blue can't overextend here or else they're not going to be able to defend.
Okay, Orange back on the attack, though it's dead center midfield, but there are just demolitions everywhere. Those power-ups enabling them, but a great plunger from Melon nearly puts the ball in.
Ooh, just barely.
Oh man, look at the angles though this thing is taken off of the wall. With those kind of power-ups as well as just the geometry
Ooh,
of
the
ball,
magnet!
it's so awkward. And when it's flying around everywhere with a magnet, it makes it even better for Viper to score.
Yeah, now this is easily becoming an even scoreline.
Just one away, the blue team, again, no stranger to comebacks, but with plenty of time. I wouldn't even call it a comeback at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if you really need to make that comeback. I think this is just raw power now coming out from the blue squad.
Melon's on a counter-attack here, but this midfield is sorry to play the ball. Until a power-up really starts to mess up with it, it becomes really difficult to use. Melon has a great shot with the fist, but can't quite find the back of the net. Unbid using the plunger to pull it in, just heads it straight towards Nate Dogg, but a great flip by Melon. He's really shutting that push down.
Yeah, Melon just able to stop the spikes and push it into the net, and actually going to provide the assist to Dinkinsink to get the score. And now Orange is in a 2 lead.
And with a minute and 20 left on the clock, I mean, anything's possible in Rocket League at this point. But it is just that much harder for Blue to pull their way back into it. It took Blue a little bit to get their lead earlier. And when it's a cube, when you're relying on the power-ups, it really is kind of on this timer. Whenever you get the power-ups back is whenever you're going to have another opportunity to really move this ball around.
Yeah, the power-ups I feel like are the most important way to kind of change the momentum, but oh, the plunger saves it barely from going into the net.
Oh, it's so close!
It's so close. Can anybody just bump it in?
Oh, Melon comes through with the shot. What a finish there. 5-2, making a real difference. Melon's making a statement in the first game.
Absolutely. This has been a big difference maker. Melon just able to get the shot right in there. And that's going to be a 3-score lead now for Orange with less than a minute left. We've seen Blue make some comebacks in the past. Let's see if they're going to be able to get the score up a little bit more even.
I think they might just have it in them. This ball is flying around everywhere, but Melon has been doing a fantastic job. Playful, I think a little bit of AFK, maybe some controller issues. Means that Melon gets to just control this ball and put it into the back of the net.
Yeah, just dribbles it right in.
And the fish again.
The fish.
The fish.
The fish. All right, well, 45 seconds left. I bet you we're going to see another score by the time that this 45 seconds is over, but it's about which team is going to get that ball in.
Oh, it might be Playful. Good shot. The ball bounces awkwardly. Dinkinsink plays it in. Melon with a great save there, but it's still in a little bit of awkward position. Oh, and this is why you want to be careful with that grappling hook. If that ball goes in front of your goal and you're still flying towards it, it could be bad news bears for you.
Yeah, because the ball continues forward, but you don't.
All right, let's see what Blue can make of this. So they got to get the ball to their own half. Melon's doing a great job, though, trying to flip it into the net. Good aerial control, but the foot, the boot, is going to be keeping him out.
Yeah, now the tornado comes out just to make everybody go wild, and there it is. Dinkinsink with a nice plunger right into the net.
Good finish here. Quality stuff by the Orange side. And honestly, I feel like this is a statement game. A lot of them have been close. A lot of them have been really near misses for both the Blue and Orange side, but this is coming out and saying, you know what, we're coming here to play. We've got this new member, Melon, and they're showing up.
They're really showing up here. And 5 seconds left, a demo onto Viper, so Orange gonna have a bit of an advantage, but I don't think they need it. 5-score lead, 7-2.
All right, Blue's got a little bit of ground to make up, but honestly a great game. All the different mutators made that really interesting. I think having the Rumble on made it a lot easier to move the cube, which would normally be really hard to move if it were anything else.
Yeah, it would make it a little bit difficult to move. I don't know. I feel like the most powerful power-up that we've gotten a chance to see has been the spikes. Just because the spikes like completely stop like the magnet, they stop the plunger. If you're not careful, the fist can get in the way of that, but you're just able to drive it right into the goal.
Yeah, there's things that counter the spikes, but it almost requires an ability. It's hard to stop the spikes without one. Most of the other things you can stop without using them with just good control of your car, but the spikes you just absolutely need to have something in your back pocket to stop them.
Melon, you did win. That's fantastic. Huge plays on that team. All right, moving on to a new map here.
Let's see, 3 versus 3. Melon yet to come in. We'll see what side they hop on. Are we ready to hop in? There it is. Sakura's finally back. All that ping, you know, it adds up, but they connect eventually.
They get back into the game. Oh, kickoff though. Look at this. The ball just absolutely flies towards that goal.
I think this is a mutator. Yeah, this is a mutator. This gets hectic. Okay.
Oh yeah, this ball is gonna be ping-ponging its way back and forth.
Oh, with Rumble?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, unbid. Sakura with a fantastic shot. This ball is already so hard to control. Pulling anything off that looks that intentional is gonna be really difficult.
Yeah, I mean, with a ping too. Oh my gosh, imagine. Just imagine what this looks like with the ping that Corey is playing with right now.
The ball is, there's probably like 3 balls on the screen. Let's be real.
Oh my gosh, there's probably like three balls on the screen.
He's seeing double. The ball's pinging left and right. Probably gets a couple frames of it every once in a while. He's guessing where it is, but he's still doing a great job.
Yeah, the ball flying back and forth though. Look at this. I feel like the ball has been mostly touching the ceiling than it's been touching the floor.
Oh yeah, it is something we're gonna have to get used to here for the next 4 minutes. This ball is going to be everywhere. And I don't want to call it flukes when the ball goes in, but doing things intentionally in this game mode, Melon might have. Has a great shot, but the rebound off the floor is just so hard to control.
Oh, but unbid with a nice shot. Let's watch this again.
Here. Actually doing a fantastic job controlling the ball regardless of how slow it's going. A good redirect, not trying to flip into it or do anything too complicated because they know that ball is not going to be going where they want it if they do things normal.
No. Look at that. Oh, Demho's right off the start too, just absolutely slamming into each other. Goes close to the blue goal, but it's almost a little bit too close to take the shot.
I'll tell you what's a fun one that we might get to see. There is a modifier, a mutator, for instant demolitions. Anytime you touch somebody, you and them will blow up. It is a hoot, and it turns the game into this really fun mode.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, it goes right into the goal. Can they just bop it in? No, that's going to be a nice save there coming in from Sakura.
And that is the slowest you'll see the ball get here while it is in this game mode. The freeze finally brings a little reprieve. A second one. Will we see a third? Nope, Joey's going to hit it. Crosses in, and back across the field we go. Like you mentioned earlier, just ping pong back and forth. The only thing really able to keep up with this ball, it feels at this point, have been the power-ups, and Joby with the spikes is going to prove exactly why.
Yeah, Joby has the spikes, and then that sets it up perfectly for the punch, just right into the goal. Look at this. Boom. Fantastic. This has been, dare I say, explosive level gameplay right off the start.
I mean, with the amount of demolitions we've had, with how fast this ball is going, yeah, explosive might be the right term.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Corey, I really want to see what you're seeing right now.
No, please.
We were just commenting on the fact that, like, you must be seeing stars at the moment. Does it just go right in?
Pinch.
Nice shot.
So this is an intentional strat here. Something you can do off the wall. The way the ball interacts whenever you put it in between you and the walls, it just puts a ton of speed on it. So in a game mode like this, it can make it really difficult to save.
Oh no, Corey, I'm so sorry. Take a break if you need to. You shouldn't put yourself in a position where you're uncomfortable playing.
Yeah, just have a good time.
Oh, does it just ricochet? It just ricochets.
That it does. Off the back wall, and it's
Look at this.
proving how unpredictable this game mode can really be. That was straight off the kickoff. They actually won the kickoff, but then simultaneously lost it because the ball was going so fast.
I know. That's so wild. All right, Joby gets the first hit. Gets close to their net, though. Melon able to spike the ball away, getting it closer to the orange goal, but Sakura coming in, trying to get the touch, just barely misses, able to knock it back across the field.
With that, it's going to be orange trying to find a counter here. Sakura has the shot, rolled off the wall, crosses in. Is there anybody to finish? No, just not quite.
Oh, the tornado!
Send the ball into a really awkward state, actually, with this reduced, is it reduced gravity, increased power? I'm actually not sure what you would call this setting.
I don't know either. It's just, ball go fly.
Ball go zoom.
Fly.
Yeah.
Zoom. Fly, yeah. Ball go zoom. I mean, again, this ball has been in the air more than it has touched the ground, and it's been on the ceiling more than it has touched the ground. And these players are having a really difficult time maneuvering around and actually making intentional plays to knock this ball into the net.
With 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the
Spikes
clock,
might help.
Portal lead is scary. Unbid's got spikes looking to finish off a goal with them, and it's headed in the right direction, but those spikes are just about to run out. Oh, the disruptor! And you see, this is what it does. He is not wanting to boost right there. It is a power-up making him do it, and it is a very scary one. Used at a good time by the orange side.
Oh, man. I think you need spikes in this one, just to slow down the ball a little bit. The freezes have been really helpful to kind of reposition. Magnet coming in, though. Plunger trying to take it away. With less than a minute remaining.
Less than a minute remaining, but there's plenty of time for these power-ups to come up. Of course, around every 10 seconds or so, each of these players is getting one.
Magnet!
There's 4 of them on each team. There's a
There it
ball
is.
bound to go on the back of the net eventually, with all of those going all over the place.
Yeah, the magnet looked like it actually swung the ball into their own net.
Oh, it slowed it down, but yeah, it rotated all the way around his car and just went right back where it came from.
Just because you're going so fast and there's so much momentum on the ball, the magnet doesn't actually pull it close enough. That's wild. Also, hi Penguin, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We are playing car soccer in ultra mode, with power-ups on as well as gravity off for the ball at least.
Gravity's on, the ball just gets hit really hard. I think it's power, like player power. The setting is really weird, but it is incredibly entertaining for all these players to play. Sakura's got those spikes. We talked about him before. Can he score a goal with them? Oh, the tornado, a perfect disruptor for it. It's going to stop that one. It looks like that scoreline might just maintain at 4-1. Might even be 5 here with Melon on the spikes.
Yeah, ooh, there it is. 1 second remaining. I don't know if Orange is going to be able to bring this one back. It's going to be really, really hard to unless they get something off the kickoff.
That it is. 1 second, though. I think there's actually only technically time for 1 goal, and it won't even reach because those power-ups again. Great job by Blue, though, to come back after a rough game in the last one.
Yeah, Blue able to take the win this time, and lots of goals being scored on that side. Nate Dogg with a I feel like didn't get the assists they really deserved in that game, just because of how wild the match actually went.
Oh yeah.
So
it's so difficult to actually maintain in a game like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to. No, maybe I'd be very good at this game mode. This
you could keep up.
This would be the game mode that I would be
power-ups
able to play
is the
with.
thing.
Yeah, that's true. I just have to get the spikes and the freeze. That's the big one. Did you win? Melon, of course you won. Do you not see that star next to your name?
Let's see what we got for the next game here, though. I'm interested to see, because they've been doing a good job mixing up the mutators on us, but there's only so many settings. I feel like we have to see something again, but they just managed to find new game modes to play every single time.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out right now exactly what we're going to be going to. Looks like we're going to the Wasteland. I don't know what that means, but the ball looks normal again. Actually, it looks bigger.
It is a large ball. It's a very, very large ball.
That looks bigger than, yeah.
People do we have here?
Fun.
So it should be 3v3 actually. That's perfectly lined up for this. With such a large ball, things get interesting. How much gravity does it have? There's a question. Are we still playing Rumble? All to be answered here in a couple seconds. All right, so it's Rumble with a gigantic ball. One thing to note here, the gigantic ball, really difficult to score. Because the goal is just about the same height as the ball.
I was gonna say,
if you knock it up at all, it becomes a real problem.
Yeah, I feel like you have to get it like head on here, because yeah, the ball's diameter looks like the same size as the height of the goal.
Melon's air dribbling the gigantic ball, a valiant attempt, but it is a hard one. That thing weighs so much.
I was gonna say, I don't think Magnet actually ends up being as impactful as a power-up in Rumble because of the fact that the ball is so heavy. You can't just pull it towards you. It has it has a mind of its own.
It does, I believe, technically have more mass in this game mode. Which it's a super weird thing to think about, but it's just how quickly it's actually going to be bouncing off your car. And so things like the Magnet really struggle to find a lot of value, but things like punches become even better. Oh my goodness, that is a big ball and some small spikes. How does that one work, Necra?
I feel like...
You know how the spikes work every other place.
I know, because like the needles are so much smaller this time. It's
like
just
Velcro?
it's just magic. That's the best I can come up with. It's just magic. What else can we say? Oh, does it go in? No, Plunger takes it away. Plunger actually really powerful. Oh, I have a friend request.
Oh, so you can do this. You're gonna find out just how crazy this clip is.
Okay, I don't see a friend request from you, Corey.
On Discord?
Yeah, I do not see you. I do not see one from you, Corey. Try sending it again. Ooh. Nice attempt here. Coming in from Corey. Not able to get the ball close enough to the net, though. 2 minutes in, this freeze might set up for a goal.
Oh, the shot. It's riding right across the goal, but Viper plays it out. The boot's going to stop him immediately. Corey doing his best with the disruptor again, forcing him to just go right back to his other side of the field. He can't stop that boost. He's flying around like a chicken with his head cut off, but my goodness, is he going.
Yeah, I don't know. This... A little bit of an advantage now for Orange. They do have the demo onto the blue team. Nice reposition of the ball there by the Plunger from Joby. But it gets a little bit too close to the net where Orange is able to defend nicely.
All right, Orange just got to get the ball out of their half, but it's so difficult with these modifiers on, with the Rumble. Good teleport. Viper has control of the ball now. The freeze keeps it in place, but it's already pretty slow. Now it's Blue looking to put a cross and looking to be the first people to score in this game. A great punch, though, from the orange side. Keeps it out of their net. Now Melon has a counterattack.
Melon with the counterattack. Melon not able to get control of this ball, though. I wonder how much the Tornado's going to do in this situation, too, because of how heavy the ball is. It's doing more to the cars than to the ball.
I think that's actually another great way of looking at it, though, is it can offer so much disruption to the cars without actually having to worry about moving the ball around, maybe messing up a shot that your teammate took.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. But that's also maybe you might have to use that a little bit more selfishly, because I don't know if your teammates are actually going to be able to line up with the ball properly. Melon trying to get the shot in, not able to get there in time in order to get the right angle. Plunger now trying to reposition the ball, still close to this blue goal.
Oh, it's so dead.
Oh,
but
no,
Dinky plays
Dinky
it back into his own half.
Yeah.
Now Dragon Knight actually nets him a good opportunity to try and smash this ball back across the field. Yobi playing slow, has the disruptor though. Maintenance, he has to be going real quick back into his own half. Good touch by Trent Snow, but he's disrupted as well. An orange team have actually sent the blue team flying with all these rumble abilities. Now they get a shot off.
Oh, punch into the wall. It does make the angle of the ball a little bit closer into the orange half of the field. Plunger, though, brings it all the way back. It's kind of like a ring around the rosy right now. Can these spikes come in for the goal? Ooh. Viper takes it.
And Orange find the first goal. 40 seconds left. This might be the lowest scoring game we get tonight.
I think it's because of how difficult the ball is to maneuver. Yeah, when the physics gets thrown off, you know? Like, what do you do?
All right, blue team has got to come back into this. There are 3 members in, though. It's going to be a tough call.
All right, let's see. Trent's Row waiting. Maybe for the right moment. 30 seconds left. I feel like you just have to play defensively here if you're orange. Try not to go for the goal or else you might get scored upon yourself.
Yeah, it's all about just pulling the e-brake, parking the bus here for orange side. Blue desperately trying to get out of their half. Playful has spikes. Oh, but Dragon shuts them down. The spikes, like we were talking about, one of the most powerful things with the gigantic ball, and it's immediately taken away from his hands.
Ooh, and with 2 seconds left, can you keep the dribble up? No, it just barely misses the goal. Orange taking the win.
A great game by Orange. Honestly, I was impressed by a lot of the things I saw there. I feel like they're learning a lot of these rumble abilities really well. They're understanding how to use them. I saw Melon even try to air dribble the gigantic ball at one point in the match, which was impressive enough in its own right. Really good stuff. And yes, Melon, you did win.
Again, might we add. Looks like we're going to do we're going to go back to the normal basics of 3v3 or 4v4. So no more messing with the physics of the map or physics of the ball. We're just going to go back and see how these two teams stack up against each other playing a normal game of 4v4.
It's going to be really refreshing. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of rumble, but to see how much these players have actually learned about controlling their cars is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, especially because you've had all these different game modes to practice. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out to see how it goes. Oh, I'm so excited. What a fun game night we've gotten a chance to have today. We have a lot of variety. And if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see for game night, then please feel free to put it in the chat, put it in the Discord, or just, let us know. Let us know what you'd like to see. We've done everything from Brawl Stars on mobile, to Fortnite, to Minecraft, and now Rocket League, competitive games, casual games, board games, you name it. So give us your suggestions and let us know what you'd like to see.
All right, 4 versus 4 on Champions Field. Let's find out how much these players have learned. See if it's still even between these guys. Melon has really been a difference maker here, and we're keeping the rumble settings on. And so as much as maybe default Rocket League settings, it looks a little weird after watching so many modifiers, but the rumble stays.
Yeah, the rumble's gonna stay here. But back to basics for the actual ball. Okay, freeze into a nice punch. Ball goes a little bit high over to the net. Playful, though, just trying to get the ball back into their own area of attack with the plunger. Nice pivot.
Oh, Orange, they've created an opportunity for themselves. Oh, but a great save. stops the cross right in its tracks. Dink and Sink demoed away by Joby now. I think he's actually disrupted, using it to his advantage, creating what would be a bad opportunity into a great one here. Orange is doing a good job, though, of making sure this isn't going as quickly as last game, creating so many opportunities. They've got another shot, and it's just barely gonna miss.
Yeah, couldn't take it with the plunger in order to pivot the ball into the net. So unfortunately, the ball going to go back over to the orange side of the field. Dink and Sink barely able to save this ball from going in. Melon tries to take a shot at the net, but doesn't get a chance to sink that ball in.
Trying to play it back center for his team, but he can't quite get it off the wall, and now he's got to try and make his way out from his own half. And like we mentioned, this corner, super dangerous territory, but when you've got a grappling hook, it feels like that can be nullified altogether.
Absolutely. Punch up into the ceiling. Dink and Sink trying to take a shot here. Oh, nice teleport, though. Will switch Playful with their counterparts' place, which does disrupt the Orange's defense slightly.
We've seen this ball actually slow down a lot. The game's become less and less high scoring. The teams have really realized how to play defense a lot better. I feel like both of them have really solidified on that aspect, not sending all their members forward at the same time. They're realizing when they have opportunities for shots.
Oh, Melon might be able to get in! No.
Nearly gets it.
Yeah, that was so close to the edge of the net, but maybe they're going to have the ability to get the score here. But Orange taking control. Spikes just miss.
Now Melon on the counterattack has a cross in. Nobody to finish. He boots somebody away. But again, they just need a little bit more time to get in possession. Melon is playing so fast, so high speed. This is really hard for anybody on this field to keep up.
Hi Craig, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are about towards the end of our game night, but we appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. Hope you're doing well tonight. Looks like Melon gonna be able to go in with the magnet.
Nice finish, the fish, the trademark Melon strat here. And I feel like we've seen a lot of really great magnet goals from Melon over the course of the night. But there, yet another one scored, although he's made it halfway through the game without seeing anything but that one goal.
Yeah, that one goal has been it so far. Can Orange take it back? You've seen Dink and Sink and Sakura be able to kind of take this ball and, oh wait, is it just gonna go in? No, punches in. Joby with a quick one.
This is a nice goal though. I mean, quality 50-50, a good challenge on the ball. Redirect it where you want it to go. The opposing team can't really do much about it because of the Rumble format. And I think you're taking a lot of advantage of that, and being able to beat it with mechanics that don't really involve the abilities is super impressive.
Corey's trying to play defense right now. That's where they've been this entire time, but unfortunately barely misses at Melon with another score. 3-0 now, where it was very difficult to get scores at the first half of the game. It looks like we're just getting them one after another now in the back half.
And Melon's pulling off some pretty nice tech. Air dribbles off the walls. I saw wave dash earlier. Seen a lot of really cool high-level stuff coming out of him, and honestly, they mentioned the rank in chat earlier, and I'm not surprised by it.
No, I know. Having a grand champion on your team is definitely something that can help you out. I know Sakura work is up there as well, so unfortunately not going to be able to do that. Again, Magnet so close, but actually bounces the ball out of the net.
Oh, this tornado though is just so effective from Dragon, throwing everybody for a loop. They should get across in here. All about just finding the right touch. The plunger will do it. Playful. Oh, that grappling hook. It completely messes it up, and this is what I was talking about, why it's just so dangerous. He grappling hooked when it was headed for the opposing goal, but you see it turns around, just runs right into him.
Yeah, wow, look at the plunger. Tornado tried to get there in order to save the goal, but just was a second too late with all the momentum that the ball had already carried from that plunger, bringing it forward. Right off the kickoff, very close to getting into the goal, but Melon with a nice save.
Now looking for another air dribble off the wall, flicks it towards the back wall, looking for a cross. Needs to find out whether or not there's a teammate there. Good plunger though by Sakura, or rather the grappling hook actually allows him to clear the ball right out back into blue territory.
But Melon's dribbling it right back.
Oh,
and it's a wide open net.
There. Yeah, Melon is playing at such a high pace right now. It's really hard for the orange side to keep up.
A little bit hard for them to keep up. I feel like, I know, I'm sorry, Corey, you feel a little frustrated. I know that must not feel great when your ping is so high that you're trying to defend this goal.
See the plungers in orange looking for just one shot. All they need is the one goal. Try and find a little bit of something in the last 50 seconds of this game. The freeze taking more timer off of the clock. Good grapple by Melon. Puts it off the side wall.
Ooh, does it go in?
Shot. There it is.
There it is, another one.
Melon's
Yeah.
been on fire since halfway through this match.
Absolutely. Man, this is uneven as it comes. We were talking about the fact that these teams were fairly even before we got a chance to see Melon perform too. So I don't know. This is demo right off the back though. This might be Orange's opening.
And Melon's got another air dribble there off of the ground. 7 goals in 2.5 minutes, no less. Melon and Joby are on a tear.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, this is... I love the fish animation. It's just so playful. All right, 30 seconds left. Can they score another one?
Fish animation a lot here. We'll get to see if we get to see it one more time, but I want to see Orange come in. I know they can find a goal. They've got their own power-ups. They know how to use them. A good grappling hook here, though, from Joby. Puts the cross in. Melon's up to try and finish it. A little bit of freestyle, a little bit of spins, but doesn't quite have the right angle on the ball. Joby again for the shot. It's set up here. Playful needs to get it out. He's the only defender here to stop it, but just in time. Dragon comes in, crosses it to the wrong team, and it's going to be Melon finishing it off.
All right, Melon taking another goal. 4 seconds left. I don't think Orange is going to be able to come back from an 8-point deficit, but they might be able to get a score off of the kickoff here.
All right, 4 seconds. 3.
Can't touch
2,
the ground.
1. It's on the ground. Playful can't quite get to it. And blue team take it with a really impressive game.
Yeah, absolutely. The victory lap at the very end there. Melon, you're just showing us what you got, apparently. That's why we said come play.
Did Melon win? I don't know. It's iffy whether or not Melon won. Melon's team won. Melon himself, I would call a winner. I think he won Melon.
Hi, welcome back, Wheelchair Warrior. Thank you so much for tuning into this stream. I think we've got one more game, and I think this one's going to be normal. So putting it back onto our regular Happy Rocket League. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're enjoying this, Bond brother. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you can. We have one more game of the night, so if you can get into the Discord quick, then you might be able to play. But we're always playing MDA Let's Play game nights every Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for the next one. I think this is going to be the last game of the night.
See how many players we get on each team here. 3 already lined up for blue. Orange lining up with a roster as formidable as ever of their own. Heading it up are going to be Melon and Viper, though, have been 2 really great players we've gotten to see tonight. Joby, though, lines up for blue. Dinkinsink's been doing a great job. These teams look great.
Yeah, and it looks like this is going to be normal plays, but Melon with a score already.
For the most part, normal. This field a little non-standard. The goal's in a bit of an awkward position. You can't find those crosses off the corner like you normally would, but it makes individual play that much more important.
So do you think that this is going to be more individual play-based versus team-based then?
Yes. I fully expect you need to see dribbles in the midfield. You see things like that. And it being 4 versus 2 is not a good sight here. Playful will join back over to Orange and finally even things back up, but not before blue team manages to find a goal.
Yeah, Melon again, this time on the opposing side, switching over to help out the blue team.
Alright, let's see what Orange have in store, though. They've got a shot. Melon with a nice save. And heading up the wall here, I almost can guarantee they're going to be looking for another air dribble with a shot.
Another one.
Bins. Great job by Melon.
Yeah, I don't know if this one's going to be a close one. I don't think this is going to be a close one, Dora. I think that Bond Brother is kind of having a heads-up play about this one. It's just Melon free play right now, and this map really suits their play style.
The teams have become uneven again. And are they back to even? Melon's gone and joined the orange side. I think they're switching sides every time they score.
Just to even things up here. Just to even things up. Oh, look at this. Melon taking another dribble. This really is the Melon show for the last game of the night.
It's feeling like it, man. Coming in and just dominating the lobby.
Look at that skillful dribble.
Play stuff. Nice flick at the end. I didn't even know if there was a goalkeeper in goal at that point, but you know what? You take the style points.
Going for it, Playful, trying to get the goal too, but Melon steals it away. Nice assist for Playful though.
Yeah, really nice dribble. I mean, it has been the Melon show, so to speak, but I feel like there's plenty of players in here who have shown good promise tonight.
Yeah, I think everybody has shown us a lot of prowess and a lot of promise, so I'm excited that, you know, this might be the last game of the night, but I think that this is also just like a nice exhibition of skill from everybody. Dragon, little bit of a close shot there, but Melon able to secure it for them. Nice assist from Dragon.
Great job, Melon, with the 6th goal here. 2 hat tricks in 1 game. Impressive as always, and he's been playing for both sides.
Yeah, I gotta, you know, spread the love a little bit. Gotta spread the love.
All right, not swapping sides this time. Melon gonna maintain that orange status. This is the first time we've actually seen the ball go behind the goal, which makes it really interesting to actually try and play this, because Viper, you see, ramping off the net makes it really awkward. Being off of the ground is not generally somewhere you want to be unless you're trying to hit the ball, or understanding that a pass is coming, because it costs so much time to actually get down.
Yeah, this is, oh man, Melon with nice control of the ball so far. Has to bring it behind the net though. Wants to try to take it away from the goal. Try to get a nice shot onto it, but can't seem to find the opening yet.
Melon picks up boost. The finger air dribble off their back wall. At this point, it feels like they're just showing off.
Must be a little bit of a show off here. Let's see whether or not they can get it in. No, Joby scores.
Cost them a goal. All right, Blue aren't out of this.
No, they're not out of
Joby
this one yet.
Still going at it. The ball falls right in front of the net, and Joby's not going to miss a shot like that.
No, not when it's right there.
See the time on the clock, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That is a long time in Rocket League years, and with Melon flying at the ball, it's plenty of time for him to try and score another goal off the post, though. It'll go. You can't quite find the back of the net. Good dribble by Dinkin. Think will allow another shot to come in from Playful. Joby needs to be there to finish it. Will he be able to? No. Melon redirects it off the goal.
So we got a question in chat. What are our ranks? I've actually never played Rocket League in my life. I'm the regular host for MDA Let's Play Game Nights, so I invited my co-caster on to join me to celebrate all of the fantastic play that these players have shown us tonight. So I don't know if you want to share, Dor.
I've hit Grand Champ a couple times, but I don't play too much, but I cast plenty of it.
There you go. Yeah, it shows. It shows. I don't have the same level of skill.
It's just muscle memory, honestly. You grow it over time. You see how quick you can get better. I mean, you were getting exponentially better over the little bit we got to see you play.
That's true. I did get a chance to play 1 game tonight, and we got better over time. But it was also Rumble, so I had some help with the boosts. So I might have to play a little bit more because I enjoy watching the sport, but I don't partake in it as much as I think I would like to. I need a controller. Joby's just circling around the ball right now. Dinkinsink also just kind of just parading around it.
Oh, Melon.
Yeah.
Immediately blown up. Dinkinsink, you know what? If you can't shut him down in the air, shut him down on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. This is time to get the next goal here. Orange gets close. Aren't able to take the shot though.
Oh, Melon's got a good opportunity here. He doesn't get the flip reset off of the roof, which is some pretty high level stuff, but I think it's what he was going for.
Yeah, Joby barely misses. Here comes the shot from Joby off the nose. Melon actually just trying to keep the ball away from the blue team right now.
Just playing keep away, just park the bus. They only need 1 goal to get back into it though, and I believe blue team are more than capable of this one.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to tie it up. They just got to get it away from their own goal, and that's going to be very difficult to do. Joby coming in, though, with a nice shot off the nose. 1 minute remaining. They should be able to have some time to tie this up.
Playful ball up, shot. Melon dinks it up high. all about the redirect now. Playful just needs to get the lineup that they want. Viper back in. Those going to play the ball back behind the goal. We already saw Blue struggle to get it out of the same exact position. And so it's going to be really hard for them to do that again. But Melon's playing it into a really awkward direction back towards the own goalkeeper. Going to bounce off the post here. Very dangerous stuff from him.
Yeah, that could have gone very awry, giving Blue another goal to tie it up. But right off the post, now Melon's going to try to take it away. Or actually,
He
no!
goes for the own goal. He wants to even it up.
They want to go into overtime.
Melon saying, all right, you know, we'll play a little bit more Rocket League. Drive that ball right back around. A nice dribble into his own net will do just the trick.
Yeah, just gotta even up the score here. Helping out Blue just a little bit here. Still trying to play both sides. Maybe being a little bit of a double agent. Here comes the kickoff. Melon gets the ball early. Able to bring it off the back towards the net. 15 seconds remaining. Are they going to try to go for the shot here to make this a close game?
Looking for something fancy, but he doesn't have much boost to do it with. Therefore, he's not able to reach the heights that he needs to really redirect that ball. It's going to come down 5 seconds, 4, 3, and it looks like we are heading into overtime, Necra.
Yeah, we're heading into overtime, heading into the final shot. Who's going to nail this first? Here comes the kickoff. Orange gets there, but actually it's going to be Dinkinsing that takes it. Melon tries to drive this into the goal.
Now with another attempt on the ball, it's going to be set back up over the blue goal. Viper in position to try and finish, but it just bounces a little bit awkwardly. Melon takes a swing at it. Can't quite find the target. Now with the ball in the middle of no man's land, Melon's got a shot, and he's going to be putting that one in every day of the week. 20 seconds into overtime, and he's done it 5-4. Another close game for the night.
Yeah, that's going to be our last game of the night. Fantastic play from all of our players. That was really well done, I gotta say. Winner is going to be Orange, though. Hope everybody had a good night, and hope everybody had a good time. Man. Ooh, I got a paint finish for my my new item.
You're getting all this new stuff.
I'm getting all this new stuff. Now I have to play. Now I have to play, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I think
we'll
that's
spend the
what it
next
is.
hour on stream just decorating your car.
Yeah, I gotta get some new decals for it. Maybe make sure that it's got a nice paint job and all that fun stuff. But this was great. Dora, it was a pleasure having you on. I just want to give a huge shout out again to the $200 that we were able to raise for the Muscular Dystrophy Association tonight. Thank you so much for all the donations that came through. And thank you for everybody for watching. You guys have been such a pleasure. And remember, if you want to participate, join our Discord. We have game nights that happen every Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And Dora, I hope you had a blast.
Yeah, it was a really good time. I mean, it's a game I love talking about. It's a game I love watching. And to see people learn over the course of the night is always really exciting. Bringing new players into such an amazing game is always good.
Yeah, well, thank you so much to everybody that tuned in. We'll see you guys next week, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks so much for watching. You guys had some sick shots tonight. We will see you later.